We are now.
Currently.
Well, so Dane, I
listening
don't
to-
know if that technically counts as a hate crime, but I don't think I would have done it that way.
I mean, with the amount they paid you, you know, whatever.
What? I hate all of you.
Alright, now he's gonna be joining. He forgot again.
Why is the image normal in my cam preview but flipped on Roll20? Horizontally flip source. There.
Wait, no, not. Wait, now it's backwards. Wait.
It's forwards on my screen.
I could read your shirt before. Now it's backwards. Stahat on Tahwa Yalp E Simag.
Seth just summoned a demon.
Hey man, that's what it
Come
says on
back
your
to.
shirt. Oh yeah, okay, now it's correct.
It's backwards on my screen.
Mm.
I am here.
Hey, welcome back.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. I'm just eating.
I have granola.
What was that? Hold on.
Yeah, he just said that there's not much he can do at this moment. I mean, they're closing it.
Okay.
What was said in campaign 1?
What? Nothing. Just Chris admitting to things.
What did I do? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize you'd put that into Discord.
Do you know what I actually learned
Hmm.
from
Don't trust
my
Dane.
dear friend Shaggy?
Hmm.
What?
It wasn't me.
What?
Caught me red-handed. It wasn't me. I don't know the rest
Oh,
of the
no.
song, but it wasn't
We're
me.
gonna get a copyright strike on YouTube.
Copyright. So,
I ain't admitting to shit.
So last we left off, oh man.
It's been so long.
Yeah, there was a lot of talking. We found another symbol. Wait, was last session where we fought we ran away from the drain guy and then sucked him into a black hole?
That was the
No,
one
that was
before.
2 sessions
That
ago.
was 2 sessions ago. Okay, then we just talked to a lot of people and then ultimately decided that we were going to make our way across the entire friggin' country.
I got put in jail.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
This is the
right.
last thing
Last
that
session
happened.
ended with Chris going to jail for necromancy.
I got tattled on, if I correctly remember.
Yes, Chris got paddled on. I mean,
Wait a sec.
There's a narc in our group, and her name
Oh.
is Athenia.
What? Who said that?
I don't want to name any names, but her name starts with ass and ends with Athenia.
sure, close enough.
My camera keeps turning off. I wonder why.
No, you're still there.
Well, I am now because I refreshed it, but
Oh.
we'll see if it turns off again.
It's just Roll20 things.
Mm-hmm. So now Healer has to stand trial.
Hey, quick question. When I roll on my phone, are you guys able to actually see it lately?
I have.
Yeah, it shows up in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Well, that's magic because I haven't done that. Oh, it shows up in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, no, it never shows up on Roll20. It always shows up in D&D
Okay.
Beyond.
So you guys actually have figured out that I'm not lying about my rolls.
Yeah, no, your stuff's always shown up in
Always
D&D Beyond, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't think I knew that.
Any of us suspect you were lying by your rules, huh?
Alright,
I'm not late.
well,
You're late.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond game log is just you rolling for months.
Everything.
Oh yeah, okay, good. You can see all my shitty rolls.
I keep it open in case you're muted or whatever, so that way I can repeat it back. If you're busy with something IRL.
Oh, what?
Oh, just the game log where healer rolls.
Oh. Okay.
alright, so I guess we can, since Kai was not here, we can do like a brief recap.
I think 2 weeks ago was the.
You just recapped.
What the shit.
Basically, shit happened. Guys talked a lot. Made the decision, decided to go across the continent to Margracia, although you have to cut through the Boomies, the Theocracy first. And Healy got arrested. I forget exactly why.
Because he's a necromancer.
Because he's
He's
a
a
necromancer and he
necromancer
admitted it in front of Athena in town.
Because there's some fucking
No.
snitches.
No. You're remembering it wrong. He admitted it in front of Athenia, in the same room as the captain of the guard. Like she's right there.
Yeah, the captain of the guard didn't really seem to care.
Yeah, at all.
That's fair, actually.
But
It just makes it worse.
But she still arrested you.
I'm starting to question the morals of this captain of the guard.
I also messaged the princess and asked her to come to my aid. And she said, okay, I will definitely do that. You will be off in no time.
She's just like, okay.
To be fair, if you're the captain of the guard, you learn this one guy is like, breaking the law, but he's also helped avert like 2 different crises in your town. You're probably just gonna be like, yeah, I didn't see anything.
Exactly. I mean, Charles Barkley got a hooker.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. So, kinda here. So, Healer. Basically, you got kindly escorted to a cell and just got dropped in there. Also, any change a few songs. Boom. To boom. So she basically just told you to just sit there and think about what you've done before leaving, rubbing her face in exasperation. You kind of just see a lot of the guards just like looking at you oddly. They recognize you and seem to be a mixture of being surprised that you're in there and also not surprised. Seems that there's some rumors going on about you.
Oh. I'm gonna lay on my cot and go to sleep until they come get me.
Yeah, he's kind of missing some hit points.
Yeah.
Eventually, you can hear some noise, like a commotion. You can see if you were to open up your eyes and see where the source of it, you'd see a royal knight stepping in.
How long of a nap did I get?
30, 40 minutes.
Is that long enough for a short rest? I always forget. Is it 30 minutes or an hour?
30 minutes is a short rest.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my hit point dice then. If I remember how to do that.
I'd say after about 10 minutes or so of ever since that royal guard entered the area of her Cray's office. Eventually, they would exit again and just straight up leave. But then you'd see Cray stepping out. She's currently rubbing her face again, looking more annoyed than anything. Alright. Healer, was it?
Yeah, that's my name.
So from what I understand, you are a necromancer.
Well, I mean, I prefer to call myself a healer. But yes, I do
Yes.
use necromancy to heal.
Any other sort of necromancy spells that you use?
Oh yeah, I animate dead. I inflict wounds. I do all sorts of stuff, actually.
She blinks. And she's going to cast a spell. Make a wisdom save, I believe. Or you can choose to fail.
No, I'll make a wisdom save, and I get it at advantage, I believe.
Ask him what his armor's made out of.
All right,
wait.
so wisdom at advantage.
No, it's charisma saving throw.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Charisma.
Okay, should I just go off? My roll was an 11, and the modifier is +1 instead. Let me check something real quick. I don't think I get. I think it's just intelligence. Oh, and charisma. Good. 16.
16. You fail.
Okay.
You now feel that you are compelled to tell the truth, but the truth and only the truth. So,
Help you, God.
Is there not going to be a judge, or are you the judge?
I am the judge. For now, at least. This is a
if
matter
you
that does not concern the royal family.
If you execute me, it's tradition to take me back to my homeland so my friends can reanimate me, and I can do chores around the village.
I see. Anyways, so you tell me that you can cast Animate Dead.
Oh yeah, I can do all sorts of stuff.
Have you animated the body of an innocent townfolk that you've murdered?
Oh no.
Oh no, not at all.
Have you killed an innocent townsfolk?
Nope.
But you have animated the body of another humanoid creature.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wait,
and that
no.
creature you've No.
He's
I
only
thought
animated
it
pigs.
No, he's animated his body.
And
He
a few,
grave robbed
and a
once
few
or
human
twice.
zombies.
Were those
Yeah, a couple of human
were those
zombies.
town people? Oh wait.
No.
Yeah,
And the
remember
one-
when he went?
The
when
one
he
you
like
Yeah.
ripped the graveyard.
She just said humanoid creature.
No, and the humanoid creature. Did you kill them?
No.
Did
I
any of your associates kill them?
I only kill in the name of the crown. All hail the king and Ishnok.
Did you? I'm assuming.
Can you repeat that last
question?
question?
The ones that you've animated, they were individuals you killed, or your associates have killed.
Well, not all of them.
But were they individuals who deserve such a fate? Were they not innocent?
Deserve such a fate. I don't think you understand what happens when you die.
Answer the
just an
question.
empty-
Were they murdered in cold blood? Are they simply
Oh,
innocent
no.
bystanders, or were they individuals who committed crimes or were killed in self-defense?
I mean, I don't know. I got one lady from the graveyard. But see, what you're not understanding here is that these
Sorry.
are meat wagons. There's nothing inside. You know what I mean? Like
Look at you just volunteering you grave robbed.
the
That is
cars.
true.
Lady from
The
a
cars-
graveyard. So you
the cars
committed grave
moving.
robbing.
No, the mortician gave her to me.
What? Do you know the name of this mortician?
Oh, actually, I don't. But he's a real friendly guy.
Where did you find them?
Where did I find the mortician? At the
Yes.
graveyard.
Where is this?
How many
graveyard?
how many morticians do you have? Where are the other graveyards at?
It's okay. The guy already
Not
got fired
many.
anyway.
So it is a mortician here in which store then? Very
Yeah. I told him I needed a body. I think I did lie to him about why though. But I'm telling you, these are just meat wagons. It's really, you know what I mean? They're doing a little dance, but nobody's
Please,
home.
healer.
And I'll knock on my
Don't,
head.
do not speak anymore.
Oh,
Only answer the questions I've spoken. Actually, regardless, I've heard enough. Currently, I do not see much wrong besides the fact that you animated the dead of an innocent. Normally, necromancy is a feat punishable by death or imprisonment for a prolonged duration of time. But due to the fact that you have assisted this kingdom in many ways, I am willing to let you off easy. Just this once. Which is why I am
Yes.
going to fine you a charge of 20 gold, and after that, you are free to go. But the next time you would be brought here again to see you practicing necromancy, there will be more severe consequences, so please,
Thing we're leaving
let
this
us not
country.
see each other again in a similar circumstance.
may I ask one thing of you?
Very well.
Who do I talk to about clearing up this bigotry against necromancers that plagues this great kingdom?
Take it up to the king and queen themselves.
Oh, can I talk to him?
No. Not now. at least.
I'm actually an emissary in training. He might not want to. He might want to see
You're
me.
still under the influence of the Zone of Truth spell, so...
I
You are not.
100% believe that I am an emissary in training of the king. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that I will be an emissary. Anyway, I am an emissary in training, and he may want to speak to me. Well, I mean, we can still take the Zone of Truth thing if you want. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. You see, every school of magic has its own evil that can be used. Abjuration has imprisonment, conjuration, call lightning, divinity, scry, enchantment, suggestion. Evocation has fireball, one of the most destructive of them all. Illusion has phantasmal killer, transmutation, you can alter yourself. I mean, I have a dream that one day all schools of magic will be used freely and not be oppressed by the great king because one simply does not look as pretty as the other.
The concept
Besides,
of one's loved ones walking up after dying is very traumatic, so you can understand why necromancy, or at least certain necromancy spells, are banned. Regardless, I am not here to debate these morals, since I'm going to be honest, this is above my pay grade.
I usually skin the skin from them first. I actually prefer the skeletons. So that wouldn't be like an issue with me. You
You're
see what I'm
making it
saying?
very difficult for me to validate releasing you.
Okay, last question, and then I'm done. And I'll toss her the 20 gold, which I'm pretty sure I have. So I can animate animals? Question? Because I really use them as cannon fodder. They actually help us stay alive quite well.
Just don't cast the spell within the premise of the city. And don't cause problems when people see such zombies, or skeletons, or whatever it is that you create. Just don't cause any problems.
Alright, can you write something down for that butthurt bitch Athenia?
You're free to go, healer. And she just unlocks the door. Don't come back.
Oh. What? Oh, don't come back to the jail. Well, I have no plans on coming back to the jail. This place sucks. Then I'll leave. I have plenty of gold to spare.
And you are back outside the barracks. The gates slam shut behind you. The guards just like looking at you with a mixture of, well, mostly anxiety at this point.
I'm gonna try and fist bump him. What does he do?
They don't even let you get near them, or at least you can't even reach their fist.
How are you gonna try and fist bump them? You're gonna like punch their shin.
Yeah. Well, I'll just reach out for the fist bump, see if they bend down to do it.
The guards just avert their eyes away from you.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go back to the bar.
Alright, where is everyone else?
How long does, I'm out of the zone of truth now, right? It's a area spell?
Yeah, she disabled the spell the moment you guys, the moment she unlocked the door.
Alright.
I was planning on going and talking to her in the morning, so I guess I was in the bar.
You know, I've heard a term that I think applies to this situation. Protagonitis. And the protagonists can just do whatever they want.
I'm in the forest.
Oh, you went into the forest. I forgot.
If I get into the bar,
I'm
I'd like
drinking
to
and trying to
address
forget that I
Athenia.
know these people.
Oh, I forgot. So basically, what's your name? Akis decides to go into the forest, right, to look for stuff.
I went fucking remnant hunting for stuff.
Well, before we get to that, is anyone else doing anything in the bar?
I want to speak to Athenia
I'm
when
drinking.
I come in. Oh, I'm back, Athenia!
I wish to continue trying to forget that I know any of these people.
So great
I don't-
news. The captain of the guard said I can animate whoever I want, whenever I want. She said it's okay just for me.
Alright.
Is that an inside check
Oh,
right
Brandon. I don't need an
Time for
inside
Zone of
check. I
Truth
don't
number
know.
2.
You think I believe his shit, dude?
there?
I mean, I can roll
Calvin just
deception.
looks at
You
you.
want to roll deception?
You're welcome to do what you want.
Alright, I'll
Please,
roll deception
please,
against.
Nat 20. Please, for the love of God.
Oh, natural one.
You're like,
Wait, let me see if I know one. Let's
You
see.
are struck by a literal bolt of lightning from heaven as you try and lie.
you were about to lie, but then you, for some reason, you had a brain fart and says, "So the captain of the guard said that I'm not allowed to use necromancy anywhere within the premises of the city anymore, and not let my undead enter it, or for people to see." That is
No, but
basically
for real,
what
she
you
did-
said.
No, but for real, she did say something about snitches getting stitches. I don't exactly know what that means. But-
You begin to smell a strange smoke coming from your trousers.
I will not drink next to Athenia, who I am not happy with.
I continue downing hard liquor.
I cannot wait to not revivify you or resurrect you from the dead because you're against necromancy.
It's
That's not
okay.
it.
You don't need it.
She's
once.
only against whatever the current law is against.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
against necromancy, yeah. It's,
Well, I don't think I understand that, so I'll just do as I think my character understands.
fair enough.
But
Is it nighttime right
all
now?
right. I am done.
All right.
Is it
What
nighttime
about
right
everyone
now?
else?
Mike is asking a question.
Oh, Mike, what's up?
Is it nighttime?
Can I
You may
what?
need to turn him up.
He said, "Is it nighttime?"
Oh no, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, I know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying.
It's not nighttime. It's currently in the middle of the day. For what I remember last time is that everyone else woke up not too long ago and went off to do their own things or do things together in case of drinking.
I just drink a lot.
Alright. Assuming that no one else has anything else in mind to do, I'll probably cut to Akis.
Hi. It's me.
Hearing the
Hey,
silence.
boy.
Very well. Alright. So, Akis, you finished your talk with Feather the Wing, and you have elected to enter the Heartwood Forest, correct?
Yes. I got my detecto rod, and I'm looking for stuff.
Alright, in that case, You enter the Heartwood Forest. It is dark, but that foreboding feeling of something threatening existing in the forest is gone.
Nice. Do I detect any remnants with my remnant stick?
Nope, none whatsoever.
Do I see like I'm assuming the place is like covered in like dead meat.
Nope,
Oh.
none of the sort. Or at least this
Oh.
is the opening area, so you...
Okay. No dead meat yet. All right. I forget which way did we go and which way did they go? I think they went south, so I'll go this way.
Alright, so you go that path.
Yes.
Wrong answer! Just kidding. So, it will take you to this part.
Interesting.
Oh no, I remember this map layout.
All the meat's dead. It's fine. Like, go up a little bit on this hill. Just see what I can see from up here. Oh, trees. Cool. Is my stick doing anything?
Nope, it is not glowing whatsoever.
Do I see any signs that, like, any remnants of the epic battle that the fucking knights had?
Nope.
Aww.
Seems like this forest part, at least, hasn't been occupied by those things in a while.
Interesting.
I will say, as you get closer, you can notice that there's basically a tall cliff that basically has this area encircled.
Oh, it's like a valley. Okay, well.
A little bit of a valley.
Like, how steep is it? How tall is it? This wall in front of me right here.
I'd say about 60 to 80 feet tall.
Ah.
Very tall.
Okay.
And your stick hasn't been glowing whatsoever.
Strange. Well, deeper into the woods. Into this strange valley. Probably full of trolls and goblins and Dracoliches. Mind flayers. Just fucking everything.
Let's see.
As Dylan scrambles to find map tiles.
I will say this. After you go through that path, the forest starts winding around a lot. And it ain't not like there's no real, well, essentially you don't know exactly where you are going to forest, but the path winds around a whole bunch. Eventually you wind up here.
Oh, it's this again.
And at this point, your stick starts glowing.
Ooh, which direction?
Forward.
Okay. I'm just gonna straight up follow the stick.
That's what he said.
And at
Yes,
this
it is.
point, it's now glowing very brightly.
Like right next. What is this? Is this like a stone?
Yeah, it seems to be glowing brightly on the stone.
Like, if I hold it above the stone, does it get lesser? Like, I want to try and
It
determine
gets
under the
slightly
stone or
more.
in the stone.
When you move it up, it gets slightly more dim, but when you hold it down, it gets a little brighter.
Okay, it's a big fucking boulder. Let me see. Do I have the spell move boulder? I don't. That's unfortunate. It's times like this we wish we had mold earth, but that would be a good spell. I don't bring those.
Would you have polymorph of some sort? Wild
I do
shape?
have polymorph, but I
Into a mammoth?
Okay, I want to. But what happens if another monster shows up and I need to fight it as a mammoth? It does last for an hour. But is there like any fucking way on Earth I could like how close is it to the center of the boulder? Like, could I just move the boulder like a few feet?
It seems to be not closer to the center, but seems to be more closer towards you. Like,
Okay. I want to just like. I'll just use my fucking hand and my stick to like dig a little bit under the front of the rock and see if I can get to something.
so you start digging a little bit. I'd say roll survival in this case.
Oh, okay.
Well, kind of not sure where exactly to start because you have an idea of where it is, but at the same time, it's a big rock in a way.
Yeah.
But as you start digging down, you know, after a little bit, it takes you a while, you start noticing that there's a little gap between the rock and the ground. And when you start digging around it, that's when you see there's something underneath the stone.
I see what it is.
It is a blackened mark
A,
with a symbol on it.
a what now? A marker?
We do love
A mark.
symbols.
Yes.
Bet it's that symbol that we saw underneath the box.
Probably. Cool, yes. First.
What's in the box?
Yes, exactly. First, I'm gonna teleport. It says the sorcerer of circles. First, I'm going to teleport a fucking to this circle. It's the Shireen gun. First, I'm gonna teleport a box from another dimension. Then I'm gonna teleport in a stone.
That's
boulder.
the
What?
Rift Weaver.
And I can also see there's something protruding a little bit from the ground.
Oh, cool. What is it? Like what? Okay. How? All right. You know what? Like, how big is this
It
gap
is
under the rock?
metal. About
Okay,
this
I'm
much.
going to use a
Not
spell
much.
slot to cast the spell Daylight, which is just like on the end of my fucking druid staff of the woodlands. Cast fucking Daylight, put it on my goddamn stick, and poke it in the hole so I get a real good look at what's going on in there.
Daylight is a very bright spell.
Yes, 60 feet of bright light.
So everything is illuminated. You can see more precisely what this thing is that's still in the earth. It is made of a silvery metal and it's shiny. It seems to reflect the light off really well.
Can I get an idea of like what its shape is?
Not really. From what the little bits you do see, it's round.
Can I reach it with my hand? Actually, no. First, detect magic is a ritual to make sure it's not kill you when you touch its magic. That's a school.
So you cast Detect Magic,
Yes.
and Daylight is not a concentration, if I remember correctly, right?
Neither is detect magic.
Detect Magic is
No,
concentration. Up to 10
it
minutes.
is?
Yes.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid then. No, daylight's not a concentration spell.
Well, Detect Magic goes off without a hitch then. You detect very, very faint auras of conjuration magic coming from the Scorch Mark. But while that little metal thing you see, no magic whatsoever.
Huh. This again. Great. I'll keep fucking, like, can I just like reach the sphere as it is, the round thing? It's where it's sitting right now.
Not exactly. You have to do a bit more digging to reach.
Okay, well, I will. I don't really have any spells to expedite this process, but I don't need any. I'll just dig more. I got all the time in the world.
You're a forest dweller, so you're kind of used to this shit, I guess.
Exactly. You just fucking dig. Sometimes
Not
you
like
gotta
a
dig.
dwarf, though. So, make
Oh.
one more survival roll.
Okay, survival go. Natural 20.
Not only did you dig well, you fucking full on, I don't know, you, like an archaeologist, you expertly managed to remove all the earth and stones surrounding that thing without causing any possible damage or disrupting the surroundings. For some reason, now the stone is partially suspended in the air with only a little bit of earth keeping it up, and now you have in your hands a metal sphere. You can see there's various, not engravings, kind of indentures, that, like some sort of lines and stuff in it that looks like it can be folded open. But it feels very smooth to the touch, unnaturally smooth, and is a little heavy.
Okay.
But since you rolled a natural 20, you can also got a good idea of how maybe to make this thing activate, which is in a few parts of it. You notice it looks like you can be pressed in to open.
First, I want to take my stick. Is the ball a remnant?
The ball is not glowing.
Okay. Is the symbol on the ground glowing?
Yes. Although now it seems to be growing a little bit more faint.
Alright. I'll turn the orb on. Fuck it. I push it on the places that need to be pushed in. It's a bomb. You die.
Confetti flies out. Now, so you press the thing on the side, and slowly the thing opens up, almost like a flower. You can see a blue lens of some kind, something made of glass, right in the center of this open sphere, and it starts flickering on. And then after a few seconds, blue light shoots out, stops midway, and then creates a symbol out of that same light.
Oh. More symbols. It's these fuckos again. Okay. Wait a minute. I wasn't
Wait,
there for that
that's the
conversation.
Project Eden symbol.
Yes, it is.
And then you can see the light shifts, the symbol, like it's spinning a little bit, and then it flickers out. And then this weird flat slab of light forms, and you can see various text forming on it. And then you can see, let me pull up.
I would love it if it's just like the fucking end user license agreement for the robot. That's all it is. Nothing important.
You just summoned the end boss.
No.
Why do I hear chanting in Latin?
Alright, so you see 5 different forms of text, and they all seem to be flashing.
Okay. Let me see what. Okay.
One
I speak common, druidic,
on after
elvish,
the
and
other.
giant.
You do not understand any of it.
Huh. It's a shame I don't have the spell comprehend languages. That's not a druid spell. I'm gonna like let the text scroll by even if I can't understand it.
No, it's not
See if
scrolling
it
by.
does
Imagine
anything. Oh.
a sort of like a menu.
Oh.
Except there's 5 boxes of text.
Okay.
And you can see a little arrow hovering between the 5 of them.
Okay. Can I tell? I can't understand this language. Is there, like, can I look at them and see, is it the same language, or does it seem like it's different languages? Is there any uniformity to these symbols?
There is some uniformity. It seems like this is all one language, from what you can see.
Okay.
But you don't recognize it. Although I will say, after a couple of minutes of just like looking at it, trying to decipher what exactly this means, you notice another symbol pops up in this block of light in one of the corners, and it starts flashing.
I'm gonna push that The one that just popped up
So
and started flashing.
you reach your finger to where the light is, and it kind of phases through the symbol. But then you notice that symbol flashes one time, and then a voice speaks from the box. You go. Only hear the voice, you know. If you understand, speak. Until
Hello?
the language classified as English.
Common.
And then all
From another
of the
dimension.
symbols translates themselves, and suddenly you can now understand what the 5 blocks mean.
Of course, it's voice activated.
First one says entry 0001 912 2201. Then the second one is entry 2 916 2201. Entry 3 916 2201. Well, 919. And then entry 4 1021 2201. And finally, entry 5 1109 2201.
Okay. Before I go any further, I want to ask you a question about this world, Dylan.
What?
Does the continent of Auseland and the kingdoms on it have a 12-month year with 52 7-week days? Because real Kai, knows that those are dates. Would ACAS be able to recognize that these are dates with the year, the month, or the month, the day, the year?
Look, trying to remember looking at this. The world does follow a 12-month system
Okay.
with which is 365-day year, 12 months of 30 days or 310 days each, yada yada. Similar system, but things are separated though into winter solstice, spring equinox, summer solstice, and autumn equinox.
Okay.
And if we go by the calendar of Harptos,
The calendar of Harptos, of course.
the months are separated to like Hammer, Alterac, Chess. Basically, it's a very unique system, but the way things are separated does not really seem familiar with how this thing categorizes this weird time. Assuming that
Okay.
these numbers mean time.
All right. Okay. I'm honestly more asking: would ACAS recognize that this is a date in any way, or is it just numbers?
Roll history.
Why can't I? There you are. Oh, -1. Nice. Well,
You would kind of look at it for a while, and then you would start thinking what exactly the numbers mean. But eventually, you realize, hey, this could be a date. But then you stop and think. Currently, this year is, if you're following by the certain year system, is 1370.
okay. So,
And if the last bit is the year, your year is 1370. This year that written on the system is 2201.
so it's 900 years in the future, presumably. Cool. I mean, I know what entries are. I know what a journal is. I'll see what entry 1 is. Go in order.
So you press one of the buttons.
I press the entry 1 button.
So you press the button. Suddenly the entire display flickers and then disappears. Then the symbol of the Project Eden appears again, starts spinning for a little bit. Please wait. Retrieving entry.
It has to buffer. Nice. It's good to know that even in the future things suck.
Hold on.
Has got a point.
Alright. Then, after a bit, the symbol flickers off. Then you can see the thing speaks again.
Playing entry 001-09-12-2201.
And then a face appears. Seems to be like a very elderly old man with spectacles. Hello? Hello? Is that thing recording? Ah, yes, good. Now, whoever is listening to this message, you know why you are hearing this. What you have done is taking property worth more than anything you could ever hope to make in your entire lifetime. This technology does not belong to you. If you return it, and return yourself into the authorities, we will consider dropping some of our charges against you. After all, it would be a great pity to spend the rest of your life rotting in prison, That, of course, is under the assumption that we will turn you in after we find you. Consider this your one and only warning. Return what does not belong to you, or you will suffer immense consequences. This is Siegfried Eltomat, signing off. And then,
Okay,
the face vanishes.
Type in the name.
His name is Siegfried. It's fucking whatever. Okay. I'll just... Okay. So the first one is a warning not to steal the robot we killed. What's entry 2 then? Or does it take me back to the entry selection menu?
After that, it took you back to the entry selection.
Okay, I'll go back to entry 2.
And after a little bit of waiting, it starts to play again.
Playing entry 009-09-16-2201.
And then the elderly man appears again. Hello again. It seems that you have not properly understood the severity of my warning. You are stealing from Genesis Corp, the greatest company who revolutionized the entire world. Do you not realize the mistake you are making to make an enemy of Genesis Corp? Seeing that you continue to take what does not belong to you, I think not. However, your little heist will continue no longer, for one of the latest pieces of technology you have taken has been tracked through our flawless locating system. We know where you are. It would be a great waste of our resources and time to seek you out, so we are willing to give you a chance. Come to the coordinates attached to this message with everything you have taken, and we will grant you mercy in return. Sounds good, yes? You have 24 hours after this message to comply, otherwise you will face the full wrath of Genesis Corp. We will be waiting. This is Siegfried Edelnaut, signing off. Then the message would flicker, then you'd hear a voice.
Warning. Coordinates could not be displayed at this given time.
And then it would flicker back to the menu.
Okay. I mean, might as well just go through them in order. 3.
And
after some more buffering.
0003-9-19-2201.
And you can see the visage of the man appear again, but this time he looks really, really irritated. Do you think you are clever, Do you take what does not belong to you, using your silly tricks to avoid our security? You do not know how you have utilized teleportation technology, but you are making a grave mistake. We will not stand idly by as some of our greatest inventions disappear under our own very nose. We are Genesis Corp, the greatest corporation ever conceived. We run the entire world. The law itself bends to our authority. Although I will admit that you are rather bold to stand against us, however, this ends now. Return what does not belong to you, otherwise we will hunt you down and destroy everything you know and love. Everything! Do you think that I am lying, I do not lie. Think very carefully. It is not too late to reconsider. We at Genesis Corp can be very generous to those that comply. This is your final warning. I will not repeat myself again. This is Siegfried Edelnaut, head developer of Genesis Corp and member of Genesis Corp's board of directors. Signing off. And it flickers back to the menu.
Okay. So I have a couple questions. First of all, the Shireen gun was also underneath the robot box, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see the background of Siegfried's videos? Or is it just his face?
It is just his face. You can see a faint background, but it, due to the fact it's kind of very low in lighting and also that it's transparent, you can't really tell what the details are.
Okay. Acast chuckles to himself, wondering why there are 2 messages after this would be the final warning. 4.
Playing entry 0001-10-21-2201.
There, you can see the face of the old man again, but this time he is smiling. Hello? Hello? Ah, yes, it should be recording now. Greetings, Zenasa, is it? I am sending this message to let you know that after studying the compensation you have given us, we are very pleased. Although the objects in question are primitive, the energy they possess is nothing like we have ever seen before. Even our greatest minds are befuddled. Also, I would like to apologize for my previous messages. At first we thought that you were a criminal who has utilized teleportation technology, something that is still being tested, I might add. To see that the one responsible is a powerful being from another world? None of us would have ever guessed. Of course, all of that is behind us, yes? As discussed, we can let bygones be bygones. Please be sure to contact us again soon. We at Genesis Corp are very eager to trade our technology in exchange for these magical artifacts that you have in your world. Also, I do not mean to persist, however, I must urge you to reconsider on opening a permanent portal between our worlds. Doing so would mean consistent trade, as well as exchanging both the history and culture of both of our worlds. And, as always, each time you open a portal to our world, this device will update with the latest messages once signal is established. We'll be looking forward to speaking with you again. This is Siegfried Ethelbert, signing on.
Dun, dun,
And then it
dun.
goes back to the menu.
Okay, well, one last entry. That's a fucking bomb drop right there. Let's see the super bomb drop.
Playing entry 0005-11-09-2201. Error. Entry corrupted. Proper signal was not established.
Damn, he didn't
resulting
defrag his
in
hard
incomplete
drive
download.
first.
Suddenly, you can just hear lots and lots of static. Eventually, the static starts breaking away somewhat. It sounds like screams. It sounds like sounds of something crashing, booming sounds. You can hear a faint voice, followed with a, "It's the meaning of this! The goal you have given us is currently killing our people! Sidalsa! Answer me! Genesis Corp will not forget!" And then it cuts off again to more flickering. Then suddenly the image becomes clear for the brief moment. You can see a gigantic four-armed thing grabbing Siegfried, and then it cuts off.
Error.
Oh.
Rest of entry corrupted.
And it goes back to the menu.
Ruh-roh.
I'm just going to say this. Between the 3 entries, the first date is 9/12, then the second entry is 9/16, then the third entry is 9/19, and then for 4, it is 10/21. And for the final entry, it's 11/9.
Alright, so this all happened over the course of 2 months.
Yes.
And it's all the same year?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna...
Does ACAS have the concept of other dimensions or realms?
I mean, I feel like the fact that other dimensions exist is vaguely known to most people. I'm a druid. I mean, I traveled to another dimension when I got sucked into the fucking ink realm with bitch lady.
Sure.
I'm a druid. I'm a space druid. I mean, the Fey realm is another realm. The Shadowfell is another realm.
Cool.
And I shall post these in the chat as well.
I've been taking
Nice.
notes.
Okay, good. I'm going to, I want to see what happens if I do this. I, as Acast, want to, like, hold up the orb while it's still open. and say play entry 001 out loud and see what it does.
Playing entry 0001 09 12 2201.
And then you hear the exact same message play again.
All right, after the message is done, I'm going to ask it another question just to see what. When was the last time you received an entry?
You see it doesn't respond at first, but then the light flickers.
Last entry received 11 9 2201.
Okay, that was worth a
Translated
shot.
to November 9th 2201.
Okay, well, it was worth a shot. I'll close it back up.
And the light flickers away, and the thing closes.
How big is it again? Like,
The
Golf
size of an apple.
oh, it's tiny. Okay, I'll pocket it then. Is there any magic left on the circle?
There is some.
I'll put. I'm not gonna make a big deal of it, but I'll push some dirt in, cover it back up.
Oh.
I mean, I don't want to like go. I don't want other people to find this, knowing that it has access to go to another dimension. Even if there's not much magic left in it, I just want to be a bit covered up. Does my stick? So you said it's based on my intelligence. Can I make my stick not detect the circle and detect other things?
So, thinking of like I want to detect something else besides that, the stick suddenly stops glowing.
Okay. What time of sun is it? What time of day is it?
I'd say it is currently noon, although it's sun. I think maybe more like afternoon.
Okay. I'll keep looking around for a little bit, an hour or two. See if I can pick up on another magical trace.
Roll perception.
How many owl bears? 9 owl bears.
I'm gonna be honest, you look around a bit more and you currently don't see anything.
Nothing even with my stick.
At least in this general area.
Okay. I don't want to be out too late and get left behind or attacked by owl bears, so I'll start sort of heading back, but a slightly different path just in case I encounter anything.
Wait, what's up? You're
I'm
heading
gonna-
back the way you came?
No, I'm gonna head back end up back to the entrance near Feather, but I want to go a slightly different path just to make sure. Maybe I'll find something else.
So, the rest of the forest you're going to be exploring is extremely thick, but with very little walkway. Like the previous paths you guys took were like actual paths made through the forest, and they're relatively narrow. But so you going through the forest itself will be a bit more difficult. So, I'd say make another perception check, but with disadvantage.
1, 2.
Double. Wow.
Okay.
Double 19s.
Pog.
So you would end up. So you're making your way back. Well, due to the path you're on, you end up basically wandering off to a bit. I'm just going to say you kind of lose your way a bit.
Part of going hiking in the forest, getting lost, dying of starvation. Fun part.
would end up right here.
Oh, well, here's the map where the dragon is. I can solo a dragon. I'm a level 7 druid, it's fine.
I'll say this, your stick starts glowing faintly.
Fuck it, I immediately follow it. I don't care if it goes over a cliff. I don't care. I'm just gonna go.
It goes over a
what.
cliff. Just kidding.
Okay, well. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna start headed that way. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can get my way out eventually. I can polymorph, I can polymorph, I can fly. If I actually am in danger of getting lost. So, I'll start headed towards where the remnant is.
So, you try moving your stick around to see where exactly this thing's glowing, and you notice it glows this direction. So it seems to be brighter over there.
You have to do that again. I was looking at the whole screen. What direction? Dylan, what direction? Dylan.
Oh! Oops. Boop. There we go.
I wasn't in the right dimension. Okay.
I thought I dragged it to the right dimension. You are here.
Okay.
And it goes this direction. Oops.
Oh, my fucking screen's freaking out. Okay. I'll do it one last time. Okay. I will start headed this way. Oh, fuck. Oh, I guess it's over here now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start headed that way. West.
It starts glowing a little bit brighter.
Nice.
Yeah, it did the
Now
thing.
I'm in darkness. Okay. And he's heading east.
Darkness.
Yes.
It now starts glowing this direction.
Ooh. We're going southwest now. Spicy.
It is now glowing this direction.
Okay. This is what archaeology is like in WoW.
It is now glowing brighter this direction.
Okay, well. Now we were just being contrarian.
Now it's glowing this direction. Now it's glowing brighter this direction.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic, just as an action, so I can see this invisible motherfucker.
So you cast Detect Magic with 10 minutes cast time.
No,
Oh.
I cast it as an action.
Oh, cast as an action. In this case, it took you a bit, but you start detecting the auras of your surroundings, magical auras. And as you can see, you detect a magical aura. Let me see.
This invisible motherfucker. It's not getting past me.
You detect an aura of transmutation underneath the ground.
Underneath?
And-
Okay.
And it's moving.
It's moving. How
Underneath
quickly?
the ground. Not too quick. Seems to be
Okay.
about 5 feet every 6 seconds.
Alright. Real quick, we need to pause time real quick as I open up the list of beasts I can wild shape into to see which one has the fastest burrowing speed. Beasts. This burrowing speed of 5. I want to be faster than it. Can I become something that has a faster movement type, burrow, filter monsters? The only things in the basic rules that have a burrowing speed are badgers and giant badgers. Everything else is in Icewind. Everything else is in Icewind Dale for some fucking reason.
Do you want to be a badger or a giant badger?
I mean, technically, giant badgers have a burrow speed of 10 feet. Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna watch it for a second and see like how it's moving. Like, is it moving in a predictable pattern? Is it moving all zigzaggy? I got 10 minutes.
Okay, it's unrelated, but after looking up, it turns out the only things that really have a burrow speed is Badger, Giant Badger, and Earth Elemental.
If only I was Circle of the Moon.
In terms
If
of things
only.
you can transform into. Alright,
Okay,
but...
no, there's stuff in Icewind Dale, but I don't have that bug.
But to answer your question, this thing doesn't seem to be having a pattern. It seems to be moving around aimlessly underneath the ground.
Can I see how deep below the ground it is?
It is about 5 feet down.
5 feet down. Okay, again, I'm gonna get fucking mold earth after this. You can't do this anymore. I want to kill it. Actually, wait a minute. I have a spell, don't I? I want to do something very silly. Is this a concentration spell? It isn't. Okay. I'm going to like move in front of it where it seems to be going, and I'll see if I can just sort of jam my stick down into the ground to make it stop.
So you jam your stick down, and that is when you feel it come in contact with something solid. And the thing immediately starts moving again.
Did I hit it, or did I hit something above it? Or like around it?
God damn it. Seems like you hit it directly.
Did it slow down or stop at all?
It moves to right here. It doesn't seem to have slowed down.
Okay. Did it feel metallic, wooden, organic?
It felt like stone.
Okay. Well, you know, fuck it. I will transform into a badger. Everything except my rod. I'll like try and like can a badger feasibly dig holding something in its mouth?
I mean, it's a decent sized rod. Well, it's a rod, so you should be able to dig pretty fine.
Okay. Will I be able to? I'll just like I want to hold it in my badger mouth and start digging. I'll take the dash action, so I dig 10 feet and catch up with it.
Alright, you reach, as you start digging, you notice that the ground parts sway in front of you to reveal whatever this thing is moving. It looks like a black, small, actually I'd say tiny box.
Okay.
With 6 almost insect-like legs on it. And this thing seems to be crawling through the earth.
Okay. Can I like can I like try and grapple it? Do you need
Do you
thumbs
want to grab it
grapple?
with your claws?
Yeah, I'll grab it with my claws. I need to make okay. My dex isn't terrible as a badger, so I will perform. It's just gonna be a dex roll to try and grapple it. Like I'm not going to attack it. I'm going to try and actively grapple it. So this would be my roll to try and initiate the grapple. It's a 7. That's bad.
You successfully grab it.
Okay.
So when you grab it, immediately all 6 of those legs seems to retract into the box, and then it just goes still.
All right. I'll dig up out of the ground with it in my mouth. Does it try to resist? Does it try to go away?
Nope. Seems like ever since you touched it, it stopped moving.
I'll turn back into myself. And I'll inspect the spider box.
You look at it, it's made of a pitch black stone. You can see some bits of grays on it, but when you look around, you notice underneath it, there's a symbol.
Of course there is.
It is...
Can this episode of the podcast be named More Fucking Symbols? Ah, god damn it, the Barons. Fuck. Okay. My detect magic is still up. It's transmutation on this box, right?
Yes, but Now that you can see the box for in its entirety, you notice that along with its transmutation is a mix of necromancy.
Ah, cool zombie spider box. Is there
And
anything-
and notice that there's an even stronger aura of necromancy inside this tiny thing.
Necromancy, where?
does it say, no, you're not here. Does it seem like it can be opened or interacted with at all?
It looks like it could be opened.
Okay, I will open whatever little latch or lever there is and crack this bad boy open. Get my stuff.
So are you still a badger?
No, I'm me. I'm human.
Okay, so you're
I'm
Aegis.
tall.
So
Yes.
you're not human.
No, I'm not.
Anyway,
Just
so
use
you reach to try and figure out how to open it. You notice on the one side there's a latch. When you click it open, this thing seems to fold up with the lid almost resembling teeth.
Oh, God damn it.
And inside you see a small bone covered in white crystal-like shards.
Okay. Is the box magic or is the bone magic?
What do you do?
I want to look at it. I want to
The
look.
box radiates an aura of transmutation and necromancy, and then the bone just radiates pure necromancy.
Is there anything else?
We tossed up in the air.
Is there anything alive? Like, is it, or is all the forest dead from all the meat infestation?
This part of the forest you're in, I'll say there's a faint smell of rot in the air, but you haven't seen anything else. Like, seen
Okay.
anything really. No sign of these things.
So there's no. Is there any, like, I was gonna pick up like a piece of grass and touch the grass to the bone to see if it instantly fucking dies.
What,
So
are you taking the bone out of the box?
No, I want to, while the bone is in the box, I want to take like a leaf or a piece of grass or a twig or something and poke the bone to see if it causes it to instantly wither and die. Because that's my immediate concern, that it's cursed and will kill things that touch it.
So you go over, grab a piece of, grab a leaf from the ground, and you reach over and you touch the bone. When it touches the bone, you notice that the white crystals glow for a brief moment, and then this weird white, almost pus-like ooze comes out of the crystal, touches the leaf, and then starts rapidly spreading.
I let the leaf go. And
You let
just
the leaf
it
go,
into the
it
box.
falls into the box, the leaf becomes completely consumed in this white liquid. And then the liquid just slowly seeps into the bone with no trace of the leaf left.
Okay, what we do is we close
Touch
the
it,
box.
Akaz. It's there for you to touch.
No, you can touch it when you get the box. Okay, we close the box. We put a pin in that.
You close. It closes with a small hiss.
Okay. Does it still have little spider legs?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in a different pocket to the other object I found. And I'll leave. Being very careful the spider box doesn't come back to life.
So, you make your way out of the forest. A lot of twists and turns. You kind of have a hard time exactly navigating back because this forest has no clear way of navigating it.
Now
But
I'm a
after
druid. I've been my whole
about
life
an
a druid.
hour or
I get
so,
it.
I mean, you're a druid, but it's still unfamiliar territory. But you did
Fair.
eventually reach back to the entrance.
Okay. Preemptively, I want to go grab another leaf because I'll be like, "Hey, Feather, I found some freaky shit."
Oh, welcome back. Seems you came
Hey
back
there.
a little bit soon. Wait, freaky?
Yes.
I
mean, I guess most remnants are freaky in some respect, but check this out. And I want to open the box again, keeping a distance so she doesn't try to touch it. And I want to put get another leaf and make it do the thing again. Touch it to the bone.
you touch the bone. The white liquid immediately starts spreading after being produced.
Yes.
And then once the leaf gets completely covered, it seeps back into the bone. But then you notice something different this time. A tiny crystal sprouts out on one of the parts of the bone.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
I don't know what to make of it, but that looks very concerning.
Dangerous. Very dangerous.
What? You got that in the forest? I was
Yes, I
quite
found it in
sure
the
that
forest.
they found everything in there.
Oh, I found, yeah. And I closed the box, and I'm like, the box was walking around with little spider legs.
I see. What do you intend on doing with that thing? Do you intend on keeping it or turning it into the authorities?
Well, there's this inherent curiosity I have to understand exactly what it does beyond just make weird goo and grow crystals. But there is a not 0% chance that anyone who touches it will instantly die. So, I might. Do you think the royal family, they'll give like a bounty for it? Like they'll reward me in some way for finding this dangerous evil object of the before era?
Assuming it is a remnant, then I could see them for giving you some sort of reward. Although, if I'm being honest, whatever they give you would not compare to the object itself.
Okay. I'll think about it. We're probably gonna still be. Did I tell you that my group is planning on going to another part of the continent, seeking more adventure? Okay, yeah. So we should still be in town for at least a day or two, maybe longer. So I'll think about it, see what I can figure out.
Very well. If you do come to a decision, be sure to let me know. But
I will.
If you wish on keeping that, be very careful with it.
I will.
In case this wasn't obvious already, not all remnants are safe to use.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, I think my general goal right now is to figure out more about what its actual function and purpose is. Because if I could be used safely to defeat an opponent or gain some advantage in combat, I'll take that. Considering some of the nonsense that there is out there to fight. But if it's
true, but sometimes all weapons.
If it's more trouble than it's worth, I'll let the royal family or someone else put it in a vault where it can't be used. Seems like a better idea.
That would be a good choice in the end if the object proves to be too dangerous to keep. However, for you, I do trust your judgment. So, whatever choice you make, I won't object.
Alright. Well, I did find something else, and I pull out the sphere, and I sort of do the little thing where you toss it up and catch it. This is a bit more complicated. But I know I know exactly what I'm going to do with it, though. It's something... Did you hear about that, maybe you didn't, about that really weird golem, that machine? That, her name's...
I beg your pardon.
This is an out-of-character question. Her name's Zakala, right? The elf?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, I will just recount the story to her about how we found a remnant at the, someone, what's his face? I'm terrible with names. A guy with sword guy, monk, Kensai monk, that guy, told us there might... Kelrin, yes. He said, there's bandits at this cave, and I know there's a remnant in that cave, and I don't want them to get it. And we went there, and it turned out the remnant was a portal, and inside of it was a weird, not magical golem creature, machine. We killed it, and then Zakala's been studying its bits. Because that's what,
I do not feel comfortable with the fact that she is messing with something like that. Her curiosity often gets the better of her. To the point where it has caused us numerous issues in the past.
That thing, it was actually really cool. I turned into a horse, and then Paxi, he hopped on my back, and we chased after it as it was running away to not get destroyed. It was real cool. It's real cool. You should have been there.
That's nice.
But anyway, so I'm on a tangent. Basically, that thing's been thoroughly destroyed. I'd be surprised if she gets anything out of it, more than it's weird.
Since it's Zakala, and the best way to associate her is that of a mad mage in terms of how much she wishes to learn and experiment. I will just tell you right now, with my prior experience with her tendencies, It's a good thing that the royal family was within close proximity to keep an eye on her.
Well, her doing something with it, as far as I know, isn't much of a secret to people in the royal family, so she shouldn't get too much shenanigans. I mean,
that is true, but
you and Kelbrin's in town. You're around.
And
if anyone can help rein her in.
But what is the point of this conversation? To do? What does it have to do with that sphere?
This sphere, it bears the same symbology of that machine. So, this has no value to me. It's not technically magic. It's weird technology from somewhere very far away.
May I take a look at it?
I will show her the buttons on it, how to open it up.
She takes it, looks around it, taps the buttons, and then it opens up and you can see the blue projector light up to create that little symbol.
I want to point that out there. That's the symbol of Project Eden. That's what these people seem to be called.
Recognize this symbol.
Where have you seen it before?
Thinking back, I'd say about 10, 15 years ago, back when my party was traveling, we found something that had this symbol. It's hard to describe. It was some sort of staff? You could hold it like a spear, but when you were to press a button on one side, it created this blade of pure energy that seemed to cut through almost anything. We kept it for a little bit, but we ended up giving it to the family. Well, no, not the family. They're not called that anymore. We gave it to the Royal Church of the Booby Theocracy so they can safeguard it.
Well, that's probably in pieces. Or in, like, lead at the bottom of the ocean.
They keep all of their remnants under safe lock and key, where they make sure that it is not used whatsoever, so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, or, in their minds, have an individual become corrupted. But such an item did bear that symbol, and to say the least, if you know the name, which is Project Eden, then this means that that thing was made by the same individuals.
Yes. I want to show her the entry like one of the entries, like entry 2 or whatever, where it's like, hey, you're stealing our stuff, stop it. And then entry 4, where it's like, hey, hello there, person who we know is one of the evil mages from the ancient days. It's a great trade agreement to just show her, like, hey, this is weird stuff, isn't it?
You play those two messages, and she kind of like looks at. When you play the first message, she looks very, very confused, and kind of she's taken aback by the fact that not only did this thing create some sort of image of a person, but the person's speaking. And then after she gets to the second message, that's when her brows furrow, and when it finishes, Sinasa, that name sounds very familiar. It must be one of the great mages of the past.
Yes. I'm pretty sure wherever this Eden project and this corporation, whatever they are, this mage found a way to get to them through some kind of their magic with portals and teleportation, and opened up some communication with them. But those mages are gone, and, well, whatever trade agreement they have didn't end very well, if you catch my meaning. So,
I'm going to be completely honest here. I don't think I'll be able to be of much help when it comes to this matter. It's not really my area of expertise.
Yeah, no, I'm just telling you it's cool. It's interesting. It's weird. It's weird.
Kelvin could be of some service, or Sakala, if you're willing to risk it. However,
I have a galaxy brain idea. Get it? Because I'm a space druid. It's a funny pun. My goal is, here's the thing. This is it's weird. It's interesting. It has some implications of the history of this world, but it doesn't do anything. It's just, it's essentially just a diary, as far as I can gather, or a collection of letters, one way. So it means nothing. But if Sakala is prone to obsession, she'll be inclined to get something that has to do with this Eden project. So I'll just be like, hey, you want this? Because it means nothing to me. It probably means nothing to anyone. But if she wants it, she'll owe me a favor. I'll get something out of her.
That is true, but the problem is if you give her something like this and she were to obtain this knowledge, that there's a good chance that her obsession will become, well, it'll take a turn for the worse, and you will find yourself running errands for her a little too often for your own liking.
But we're leaving.
Brain spider.
This is Sakala we are talking about. You don't know her like I do.
This is bitch.
Eventually, these favors she will request will no longer be favors, but orders.
Pinky.
What's it? You want a favor? Look, ham. Run away.
That's a good
And
plan.
if she becomes too obsessed, then she starts to forget herself.
Look, if you want, again, I don't know as well as I do, but if you want my honest opinion, this is going to go nowhere. Unless you think that Sakala has the capacity, or there are some magic artifact somewhere in those vaults of theirs that can open a portal to another plane of existence, and that she has ready access to that technology, what is she going to do with this information? Maybe she'll look for more pieces of Eden technology around the forest, but, I mean, the Royal Guards were going to sweep the place anyway.
That is true. Assuming there's anything left of it, she will eventually get her hands on it.
I mean, there's that one spear that we're not getting that. The machine which she has, and these letters. I mean, I doubt there's anything for her to really do with it, unless you think that she's so smart she could take a handful of letters and essentially a suit of armor, broken beyond repair, and make something dangerous out of that to herself or others.
Perhaps I shall give you my last thought then. I'd say hold on to it for a little while. So although she herself may not be able to make anything dangerous, but I was an adventurer, and with my experience there has been times where certain objects seem to have very little relevance or use besides its initial appearance, always seem to have something other use later on. It could mean nothing in the end, and I'm just simply being foolish and senile. I am an old cat after all, but
You're not that old, you look good.
using my adventurous intuition, just hold on for it a little while. If it proves to be of no use, then give it to Sakala and then get whatever worth it is in gold.
Alright.
Or at least speak with your party about it.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Thank you for your advice. You are very wise. You are very wise, and I value the wisdom of a druid more powerful than myself, more skilled, more world-wise.
Well, when you have 9 lives like me, you do accumulate a good deal of wisdom.
Very true.
Oh, it's a joke.
I guess it's a good one. It's a good one.
You may leave if you so wish. If you ever have any more questions, feel free to return. Although, since you are going on this sort of trip, be sure to, well, if you ever find Rizzo, be sure to say hi to him for me.
I will. I'll be seeing you around. Have fun. Be careful with any meat.
You do know you're going opposite of the city, unless of course your friends are already on their way.
I thought the city was to the north. Am I dumb?
It's
dumb.
south.
Okay. Oops. I'm dumb. I got turned around too long in the forest. It gets your lefts and your ups mixed up. Bye.
Yep, and you guys are here. So, are you guys looking to leave tonight? I mean, today or tomorrow?
Oh,
My character's been drinking a lot, so...
Let's say tomorrow, just so we can go to sleep and have some more nightmares.
Yeah, exactly. Good plan. I also want to point out at some point to the group when I get back that I don't know how many of them know that, but that there are plans in the works for there to be a festival. We don't know exactly when that'll be, but like in honor of the defeating the meat forest. So
Did we though, or did the princess turning into a silver dragon and Athenia getting pummeled 12 feet underground do it?
I mean, I vaporized it with space magic. Vaporized like the worm. You guys like hit it with an axe and a sword a whole bunch. Or you set the tree on fire. We all participated.
We did? I don't even remember it.
No, you don't. You're very drunk, Athenia. I'd be surprised if you remembered anything.
Don't worry, you helped.
By the way.
No, you helped a lot. You
So
helped.
how's
Like,
How drunk am I at this point? I've been drinking hard liquor all day.
a fucking +10 to con saves. You can't get drunk anymore.
Run another con. Make another con save.
26.
18. So
You
is
can't.
rolling with disadvantage. You surprisingly are handling pretty well. You definitely have a big buzz going on, but other than that,
+10 to con saves.
seems like the
Oh,
stronger
my
you
God.
get as a paladin, the more resistant you become of the alcohol's effects.
The better your body becomes at filtering toxins.
Wait, aren't you immune to poison and disease?
Just disease.
If it was poison, that'd be impossible to get drunk.
Yep.
But no,
You have the most powerful power of all paladins, super liver.
not so far. You definitely have a buzz going, but despite how much liquor you've been drinking, you have been handling it pretty well, perhaps too well.
Fair enough. But whatever I owe Kelvin at the end of this.
Not like we ever pay him.
Yeah, but I feel bad.
Yeah, Calvern's just sitting there, staring off into a distance. I will say the sun is starting to set now, though.
You good, Kelvin? It doesn't seem like you're having a good time there, buddy.
Oh wait, how long has it been since we gave... Did... I don't know this yet. Did you ever give Wellsplitter the Black Shard?
No. Because last session, like, my internet was, like, busted, so I just was not there.
Oh. Cool, let's go to sleep so that nonsense can happen.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Progress the plot!
Alright, so you guys... I just realized right here. So you guys are going to sleep then.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
sir.
Alright. When you guys go up, Kelvin closes up the place. People are escorted up. And then Calvin turns and leaves.
He leaves the premises?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, buddy.
He's being a little selfie back.
So,
Is Wellsplitter still there?
Of course he is.
yes.
You know what? Like, did he lock the door? Like, can we leave? Or did he lock the doors?
Actually,
He
I'll
did
be out
not
here.
lock the doors.
Okay, but he, like, closed up.
Yes. Although, I'm just gonna say this, he's normally stays here. Seems like one of the rooms up there is what he sleeps in, but currently he left for the time being.
Okay, yeah, I'm following him. But you can do whatever
Oh,
you're
no.
doing. We'll get
Even
back
though
to
you
that.
even though you're going to sleep.
Dane's
No.
gonna follow Kelvin into the red light district.
Nope, I got one spell
Fire.
slot and full HP. We're following him. And
Do
you know what?
you
I'm-
get Do you get any of us?
I'm.
Do we have another Paxi and ACAS do dumb shit adventure? I
Uh,
like
can-
Paxi and ACAS do dumb shit
Can
adventure.
you turn yourself invisible for up to? Never
I
mind.
can turn my.
I
You
can
turn
turn
both of us
up to
invisible.
3 people invisible. Let's
Exactly, and I can also turn myself
So
even more
you can turn
invisible.
yourself invisible, you can turn Akis invisible, and you can turn the beautiful lady invisible. Oh wait.
No, we're not sleeping.
She already is invisible.
You can
Okay.
turn Baji
I'll-
invisible.
I'm just
Also-
gonna nudge Akaz and just like, want to follow him?
I look at him leaving. I look at the sword, and I'm like, hell yeah, of course.
All right.
He was remember before we went to get the robot?
I'm just gonna
and he was
stand
all
up and
covered
stretch, and I'm just gonna like, Akaz, why don't you show me your favorite constellation outside?
It's a great idea. There's some really interesting ones,
Ooh la
actually.
la.
It's a very interesting history. Actually,
Solbo
there's
just shakes his head.
Okay, I'm here. Yes, I will take him outside.
So as soon as we're out of earshot of Well Splitter, but still have wait, do we see Kelvin?
He's currently already pretty far down the road.
Okay, but like we still have eyes on him, right?
For now.
Okay, cool. Invisibility. Blam blam. We
All
have
right.
an hour.
So, with you guys outside, are you currently the lobby or just the main floor is empty?
Okay.
I haven't even. I'll raise you one even better, Paxi.
Hmm.
Invisibility is good, but I have I upgraded from normal wooden stick to magic wooden stick. I can cast Pass Without Trace at will, so I do that too. So we
Okay.
are invisible and don't make noise. We are impossible to detect.
Okay, now, DM.
Actually, wait. Can I cast
Wood
Pass Without
casting.
Trace on
How long does Pass Without a Trace last? 10 minutes?
concentration up to an hour? A veil of silence radiates from you, masking
Okay,
you
cool,
and your
cool.
companion.
Okay, so you cast
I
it
cast it
first.
first.
I cast invisibility. We have plus 10 to stealth and invisibility. We have disappeared from this campaign.
Yes,
we are gone.
So, before we go to focus on that shenanigans, are you? What are you doing?
I'm in bed. I'm sleeping.
Oh, you don't want to go do. Okay.
I mean, he didn't tell me to bring it to him. He just told me to get it.
I will say this: you feel the token start burning in your pocket.
Oh. I guess I take it out of my pocket and leave it on the table. Okay, so I feel it burning. What is
Yes.
that? Do I know what that means? I just know that it's burning in my pocket, though.
So,
Well, Spitter didn't
You're
give me
s-
enough information.
your surroundings start slowly turning black as this black mist starts surrounding you.
Uh-oh. Evil ghost sword time.
And that is when you
Not
find
even.
yourself for the third or maybe the fourth time in this pitch black environment with this mist like air. And that is when you can see the outline of the humanoid form that Will Splitter takes.
It's just a blade in like a 4-piece suit.
Seems like a faceless entity in a four-piece suit. But that's when he starts speaking.
I am waiting.
I
Give
look
me
over.
that shard, and then your debt will be fulfilled.
I'll look around. How do I give it to? Yeah. How do I give it? Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Simply bring it to me and touch my blade with that shard. That is all that needs to be done.
Whoa! Wait a minute! That doesn't sound right.
Shut up. If that's the case, then technically does that mean what Paxi did with...
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
no.
100%. Yes, it does.
Oh.
What? It wasn't me. It was Elkwood.
Oh, even worse.
Elkwood's
With
doing
his
things
magic
Paxi's
hammer.
deed.
Yeah.
Bring me that shard, and your debt is paid.
I think back to the shard. And what if I don't?
Then Kelvin knows of what you've done.
Damn it, I can't. I get it. Like, fucking 5.
You took
Like a
the
5
cup
syllable.
with intentions of keeping it. Although you returned it in the end, if Kelvin were to realize of what you've tried to do, that cup is precious. Your choice.
And then the darkness fades.
I go back to sleep.
Oh no.
You go back to sleep.
I wanted to interject about how Kelvin is probably forgiving enough, but I was trying to figure out 5 syllables and it just was not coming out.
Yeah, I mean, if the captain of the guard can forgive necromancy, then, you know, whatever.
Alright, well, Witch Door City.
Oh, is it morning now?
So, you two are going out to follow Calvin, correct?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so you guys are in the area of the Glittering Bauble, which is right about here. And Calvin is currently right here. And he is making his way, walking down the long roads of the city. He's just walking, hands in his pockets, whistling casually, while walking down the dark streets. There's a couple of guards patrolling, but when they see Calvin, they don't give him any problems. They just nod and go about their way.
Faces path,
Yep.
but he's homebound.
And that's when Calvin enters a small... I guess I'd say a small open area in the peasant district. And he walks up to one of the buildings. He just tugs on his collar a little bit, glances around. Then he knocks on the door. You can hear some rustling sounds. A small latch on the door opens, and then it closes, and then the door opens, and Calvin walks in.
Did we see who opened the door?
Not from your position.
Okay. Do I have a... How do me and ACAT in Pact going to, like, maintain communication with each other? We don't have psychic abilities. You have telepathy? No, you don't. Is it possible, like, okay...
Can't see each other.
Work? Nope. I mean, we can talk. Okay. What kind of building is this? Like, is it just like
It is a small, shabby-looking building. It's in the peasant district, so not really made with fine materials.
Any windows?
Kind of dirty. There are some windows, but they are boarded up from the inside.
Are there any second-story windows?
No, this is a one-story building. It's pretty small.
Tell me, Mr. Dungeon Master, is there a chimney?
There is.
Oh no.
I will whisper to Paxi with my +10 to stealth. Okay, I'm gonna go inside the building and through the chimney, see what I can see.
Wait, no.
You are 8 feet tall.
Ho ho ho, motherfucker!
Akaz, you need to shapeshift into a reindeer.
No, I can, Paxi, I can turn into like a small animal with a climbing speed, so I can get up and down the chimney, up and down the roof.
Shapeshift into a reindeer and carry Paxi to the roof.
Okay. So I'm assuming him shapeshifting is going to break invisibility.
No, it's not a spell, and it doesn't make it. I'm not casting a spell. I am not making an attack, and I am not causing a creature to make a saving throw.
DM.
Invisible cat. Invisible cat. I will literally be.
So you go up. So
undetectable.
you're going up to the TV. The
Yeah.
chimney.
Okay, I'll be like, okay, Paxi, you wait here out front. See if you can see or hear anything. I'll go in for the super secret.
Okay. Wait,
Okay, so
small question. This is nighttime, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I probably would have gotten a short rest in the day where all this nonsense was going on then.
I guess.
Okay, so then I do have one spell slot left.
If you say so.
Okay.
if you took a short rest, you have all of them back.
Yeah, I have a total of 2.
Oh.
And I just cast invisibility.
Oh, man. Being a warlock sucks.
Yeah, but I can
Okay.
summon demons.
That is true. You have one of their names, which is Big Brain. Okay, I will transform into cat, and since I have a climbing speed, there are no saves or checks. I will climb, hop up the roof as an invisible cat, and then skitter down the chimney and see what I can see. As he gets the map up.
Alright. You climb up the chimney.
I'm going to
climb up to the
press
chimney.
my ear to the door?
The door or window.
Okay, so Paxi, roll perception. Cakes, use your climbing speed.
Fuck.
Okay. My climbing speed is 30 feet, and I will dash, so I'll go 60 feet.
So you slide. So you go up the building and you slide down the chimney.
Yep.
And you slide all the way down. And when you hit the bottom, it's pitch black because it seems like whoever's in that house used brick to cover up the opening.
Fucker! Can I hear anything through the brickwork? Is there any
Roll perception.
inconsistencies
I
in
want to
it?
see what a cat looks like trying to crab walk down a chimney as silent as possible.
Okay.
Oh, really? I'm
wisdom
curious as to what he's gonna look
perception
like trying to
check.
get back up.
Just climb, cats climb. 14. Can I hear anything through the brickwork?
So you hear voices.
Do I hear anything specific about these voices?
I'll say it's kind of muffled, but you recognize one to be Calbrin's, while the other is a voice you don't recognize. Sounds a little gruff. But for Paxi, you do hear talking, but it's very muffled to the point where you can't really understand it. But for you, Aka, since you're closer, even though you have brick covering the opening, you're close enough that you can hear them talk. Which, now... So you can hear the voice of Calvin say, yeah, so that's the gist of it. How soon can I get your, order? Well, says the other voice, seeing that it's all of a sudden, 2 weeks, maybe a week more. I could make it a week, but traveling's hard. Then you can hear Calvin sigh. You do. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I am almost out of drink. I'm letting some people stay at the Glittering Volley, right? Free of charge. The fellow adventurers have a soft spot for them. But currently, they're eating and drinking me out of business. So...
Oh no!
I will provide as much money as you need. Just make sure that those shipments arrive sooner rather than later. Very well. But remember, gotta make sure that the guards turn a blind eye, cause you do know that the alcohol transferred from the Empire is illegal, right? I know. But you can't really believe the lack spirits. So, make sure it's here sooner than later. They can hear just some muffled sound. Pleasure doing business with you. Likewise. And that is when Paxi, you start hearing footsteps approaching.
So I'll move away from the door.
I will climb up the chimney.
And then
Can I
Calvin
try and get
opens
like
up.
I want to get a look at the guy or I want to position myself in a way that I can see in and try and see who he was talking to.
So, when you look inside, like Calvin opens the door and then quickly closes it behind him. But when you take it a brief glimpse, inside is like a small room, kind of barren. There's some stairs that lead further down.
There's a symbol.
And you can see sitting on a plain chair was a dwarf. Black hair, black beard, and an eye patch. And that's all you could see before the door is closed.
Black hair, black beard, and an eye patch.
He's a pirate dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Calvin looks around, sticks his hands in his pockets, and starts walking back towards the direction he came, whistling to himself casually. So,
I will, because I can smell real good, I will go up to Invisible Paxi and I'll like freak him out by climbing up his leg up onto his shoulder.
Considering how cats do that and they use their claws, it's gonna hurt.
He's wearing leather armor.
Yeah, I've got
right?
a jacket and shit, yeah.
yeah, he
I
has
don't know if
scratch
you've seen
marks.
how cat claws work.
Shut up.
I'm gonna assume I probably know what that is. Well, I hope you heard something better, because I heard shit.
How many invisible cats do you know?
I didn't even know you turned invisible. Unless you told me.
What, you
Or,
turned him
I mean,
invisible?
no, I mean, I didn't even know you turned into a cat.
Oh, yeah.
I explicitly said to you, I'm gonna climb up the chimney by turning into a cat.
Oh, okay.
I think quietly, like he couldn't hear you. Because your stealth was so high.
Yeah, your pass without a trace is so high that you guys can't even hear or see each other.
Yeah.
You said I saw a staircase leading down? DM?
Yes.
Okay. So, what are the chances you can sneak inside this? What do we want to try here?
What are
Okay,
you trying to
alright.
accomplish?
I'm going to turn back into myself. He's still invisible, still a plus 50 to stealth. And I'm going to explain to Paxi what I know, which is apparently he's importing illegal Thalakian alcohol for his business. So he's presumably this guy's a smuggler or a bootlegger or something, and he's desperate to get it apparently because you all are fucking
Because our
drinking him out of.
alcoholics keep drinking all of it.
Yes. I don't think, again, as suspicious of him as I think both of us are to a degree, I don't think this is him stopping off at his evil cult place to worship the hot orb or whatever. Ponder. You had a flaming sphere, right? A weird hot orb that you got from the cult. That's what I'm referencing. It's not that. Presumably this guy is just like a smuggler. Or knows a smuggler. He's just getting illegal alcohol, like alcohol that's not permitted to be sold in the city, is all I heard.
And it's our fault.
No, it's your fault. I'm not involved in this. I've only drunk one alcohol.
Explicitly one alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
As said by,
Me and Craig. It's our inside
Ronnie.
joke now. Yes. Actually, I think I had like 2 or 3 with Craig, but it doesn't matter. It's your guy. It's fucking Athenia, who has a fucking quantum liver and can't die.
Also, I spend all of my time drinking because I don't want any association with anyone else here.
That is entirely valid, my friend.
They're like, hey, let's go do stupid stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drink and try and forget that I know you.
I have a really dumb idea to get you inside that house if you really want to.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Paxi, I am all on board for ACAS and Paxi dumb ideas. But if we're being honest with ourselves, how much do we need to go into a bootlegger's basement?
I don't know.
Okay. How about you tell me the plan, and then we'll move on from there.
Alright, can you turn into a cat again?
I do not have any more wild-shaped charges, but I do have polymorph, which can turn me into a beast of CR7 or lower.
That would definitely burn invisibility.
Turn into a giant ape. It'll be hilarious.
Oh god.
It just turns out this guy
a
has like
giant ape.
It just turns out this guy has like a Jolly Roger flag that's a remnant for some reason.
Exactly.
I had all the things lined up to be able to pitch a cat through that door as soon as it opened.
Do it. Okay. Only problem is that because cats are really fragile, if you throw me so hard you kill my cat body, I become me again.
all the more to confuse him.
We're talking about the physics of cat missiles.
I mean, so the thing is, if you were invisible, it wouldn't matter, would it?
No, I would become visible if I polymorph. Cast the spell polymorph. Unless you want to sit here for an hour and take a short rest.
No.
Oh no! I was just saying, like, if you had,
that.
if you had wild shaped and become a cat, and then you had died in your cat form, it wouldn't have mattered.
No, there would just be a really weird noise. You'd hear the noise of a cat's neck breaking, and then
You'd hear a loud thumping along with a cat screaming. The guy's just going, "What the hell is that?"
Ow! No, it wouldn't even be that because Paxi would throw me so hard I'd hit the back wall, and just it would just be like, ow.
You greatly overestimate my strength stat.
No, but you see, if you rolled a 20, that's what Dylan would do. You know that. Dylan won. If you rolled a 1, that's
You
what
just
Dylan
throw
would
the
do.
cat, leaving a perfect cat shapes hole in the wall or some shit.
With the legs all outstretched.
Exactly.
Alright. I guess we don't care then.
I mean, if you care that much, I'll go in it for you. I don't know, like, if the conspiracy is that Kelburn is up to some shady shit because Wealth Splitter's controlling his brain, this is not evidence of that.
No, I think you're right.
I still think Kelburn's up to some shady shit because Wealth Splitter's controlling his brain, but this is just normal adventurer shady shit where you're like ignoring tariffs.
Yeah, well, I guess we can go back then.
For the next like 30 minutes, nothing can perceive us except each other. Do you want to like fuck with somebody? Just like prank them? Just like go up to a guard and go boo and see what they do. That would be funny.
Wait, where's the mortician?
No.
We're on the other side
You
of
guys are
town.
cruel. You guys
That
are
is
cruel. He
cruel.
already lost his job, dude.
Wasn't my
I am
idea.
the ghost of the body you gave away.
Alright, before we get to something else, are you?
This episode is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes.
Make a wisdom save.
What's
Both of
the?
us?
If you want to be invisible like Paxi and Akaz, NordVPN is your best option.
That's not
do you
very
need to
wise.
avoid Do you need wait? Who's making a wisdom save?
Are you?
Are you?
Okay,
So that's a 7.
Yes,
That's bad.
sir.
So, you're sleeping, right?
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Wealth Splitter's doing bad things to
Well,
him.
Not
suddenly,
anymore.
you feel your eyes wake up.
Your eyes
Without
wake
you-
up?
No, your eyes open. You're awake now. Except something weird. You don't
Don't-
feel like you feel completely numb.
I cannot control my body. I understand.
Yes. Your head slowly turns against its will to the coin you laid there. It's currently facing with the side with your head, your own face, and that thing is glowing. And slowly you can see half the face changes to that of a sword. And that is when your body slowly gets up. And then you go out of the bed, you reach for the black shard, and you start slowly walking out of your room towards the stairs.
I think to myself, okay, this is fine.
So you go down the stairs. When you reach down the bottom floor and you start heading over to the mantle where Well Splitter is, you notice that sword, its blade is glowing a deep, dark purple. And as you walk up to the blade, you can see in its reflection is you, except your own eyes are glowing the same color. And you can hear his voice speak in your mind.
You know, if you simply just gave me the shard, this never needed to happen.
Please
You
tell me we
made the
burst
pact.
into the back into the bar when
No,
this is
you
happening.
guys are currently breaking in.
Fuck.
I would like to contest this curse with my own curse.
You're not talking though.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, currently, you pull out the black shard from your pocket.
Yes.
You made the pact, and this pact is not like the others. This is a pact that involves your soul, which is why,
Time to roll new character.
if you do not give me what you want, what I want, I will make you give it to me. Consider this payment for that debt.
And then
Yeah,
you
it's
reach
okay.
out to the sword. You touch the blade with the shard. Then the shard immediately gets sucked into it.
You.
Then your body suddenly goes off, walks back upstairs, back to the room, opens the door, goes in under the covers, closes its eyes. And then you can hear the voice say,
Now, sleep. This was just a bad dream.
and
okay.
you
So I don't
drifted into unconsciousness.
Alright, so I don't actually remember any of this.
You might. You might.
Monka.
This is fun.
Back to happy music. So, Paxi and Akaz, what are you wanting to do?
Are we breaking into the criminal house, into the fucking smuggler house, or are we going back to the bar, or are we pulling a prank, or are we going up to someone and saying boo? These are our three options.
Short of knocking on that guy's door and hoping he opens it enough for you, I have no way of getting in there. Yeah, I only got the one spell slot left.
Times like this, I wish I could cast sleep. Okay. I mean, fine. I mean, we can remember where this is roughly if we suspect this is actually some sinister shit.
So the other option is I cast darkness on you. Wait, can you see in magical darkness?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Most people cannot, Dave.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
cast
like
darkness on myself. Run in there. Look around. Hope he can't see me. And has no idea what's going on. That probably wouldn't end very well.
probably
Probably
not.
not.
No.
Or we spend another hour out here. You get to turn into a cat again. I get to turn you invisible again. And then we can try and get an invisible cat in there.
I see nothing wrong with this plan. Let's go find a park bench and sit down.
So you're gonna wait an hour.
Yep.
Invisible or visible?
I mean, we only have like 30 minutes of invisibility
don't-
left. We don't have a
yeah,
full
I don't
hour.
think you can take a short rest while holding concentration on something, right?
No.
Yeah, so I have to drop invisibility, so we'll take a 30-minute breather.
So you guys find a random bench that's kind of rickety. You kind of sit down and wait 30 minutes. You would see the occasional guard, not quite as frequent compared to the other districts. And they would just walk by, look at you guys oddly, and then move on. And 30 minutes would pass. You get your short rest.
Okay.
You guys are fucking persistent.
There is nothing in this house. This is
Okay.
folly.
We have not considered how I'm going to get out yet, but that's fine.
You're an 8-foot-tall furbolg. I'm sure you can handle something.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just knock him out with my giant meat fist. I'm so much taller than him. I'll pick him up.
Just polymorph yourself into a smaller creature, like a giant ape.
Okay.
Exactly.
God.
All right, so I will preemptively become cat, a pretty star cat.
Okay. So now. All right. Let me think about how I want to do this. 30 feet. Is there any place that I can see the door? And be relatively hidden. Not invisible, just relatively hidden.
Not particularly. This is an open space with the building being one of the various buildings. If you were to hide behind another building or something, or near one of the walls, you would not be able to see the door without being spotted.
Just let me be invisible as a cat. Ding dong ditch him. The ding dongs don't exist. Just knock on the door and I'll just like walk between his legs. Or you can throw me if you're really intent on throwing me.
Follow up.
I'm a cat. I can't. I'm a cat. I
No.
can't talk.
Follow up question. If I'm the one concentrating on invisibility, and if I break my own, does it break ACAS's as well?
I would imagine, yeah, because you're the one. You're the source.
Well,
Now,
I'm
let's
casting
look-
it on multiple targets.
Is it concentration, Dane?
Yes.
You're the one concentrating.
But you can still okay. A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. You cannot target yourself with the spell. You can have another person be invisible. Well, you are visible. So I take that as it's independent, so long as I don't cast a spell or make an attack.
Wait, but you just said in the first sentence, once the spell ends, so does the invisibility.
No. Once the spell ends for a target, so someone who is invisible. And also,
Hold on.
just because one of us,
Dylan.
if one of us stops being invisible, the spell doesn't end by default. It just means the invisible condition
Question
ends.
is, if Dane casts a spell, is the concentration on Dane,
Well, Dylan.
right?
Dylan. If I cast invisibility on myself and ACAS, and I purposefully break my own invisibility, does it also break ACAS's invisibility?
Not so long as you are still concentrating on the spell.
That is the DM's ruling.
I believe the spell would still continue because you're still concentrating, but it just ends on you.
Okay.
But if you
Fair.
break concentration, then it just ends for everything. And the spell would still be active until all targets have broken invisibility.
Haha, I was right the whole time.
Okay. All right.
There's
Invisibility
a lot of
on
shenanigans.
invisibility on myself
And on a cat.
and a cat and Catcus.
No, it would be a
It's
cat.
called
A
With a
cat.
K.
a cat.
A cat. All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm going. Okay. Go to the door and get ready.
I'm presuming I'm being held like a football, like under your arm.
No. I'm just placing you like at the foot of the door. Like the second this
Okay.
thing gets like pushes open. He cast Pass Without a Trace on us as well, right?
I can get the concentration would end, but I have more spell slots. I can cast it. I can cast it at will with my stick. Cast
Yeah.
at
So
will.
so
We just
you
always
cast that. You
undetectable.
turn into a cat. I turned us invisible. You're sitting at the foot of the door.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pound on the door really, really hard.
All right. You can hear
And then I'm
footsteps.
going to jump to the side. I wanna maintain visual on the door, but I'm like way off to the side. So if he was just to open it and look through, he wouldn't see me.
Okay.
All right.
But you're still invisible.
I am.
So you pound on the door.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You hear footsteps.
Can I hold the dash action? Is that a thing I can do so I can move?
The
As a
door.
reaction?
The footsteps stop by the door.
Uh-huh.
Then you see on the door a slot opens up, and then there's a face. Looks around, and the slot closes.
All right.
God
And
damn
then the
it.
footsteps goes faint.
No. When the slot closes, can I throw a rock without breaking invisibility?
That
you're not
would count
making an
as an
attack.
Yeah, okay, an attack.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly go up and bang on the door again.
And the door once again opens up.
Wait, okay.
Door?
Right?
The
The slot.
the slot.
The slot opens up.
Okay, I'm just gonna I can see that the slot opened up, but I'm still way off to the side, so I'm pressed up against the wall, right? And I'm just gonna with my fist just keep rhythmically hammering the door while he's looking out, so he can't see what's making the noise.
He looks.
I'm
looks
waiting.
around like
I'm waiting
he
to
just
hear
goes,
this. I'm waiting to hear the sound of the latch on the door.
The guy looks around for a bit, trying to find out where the fuck this pounding sound's coming from.
And I'm just going.
Then
Boom,
he closes
boom,
the slot.
boom,
His
boom,
footsteps
boom,
goes
boom,
away, and then he comes back.
boom, boom.
He opens the slot, and you can see he's holding a crossbow. And he starts listening a little bit, looks at where you're pounding, and he's gonna shoot.
Wait, I'm pounding underneath the slot. In the center of the
dwarf.
door, unless he can get his crossbow through the slot and point
He-
it down.
He's angling a little bit. He's gonna shoot it. He's gonna shoot you with disadvantage.
I think I would see this happening. Can I just move out of the way?
Literally, the slot opened up. He's holding the crossbow, angles it, and then shoots.
Okay.
So, what's your
Stop.
what's your AC?
It's 15.
It barely whizzes over your head and hits the ground. And you just hear him growl, "All right, little fucker. I know you're there, and I know you're invisible. Because ain't nothing makes that sound while being nothing in front of my damn door. If you want to be in one piece, you will kindly go and go fuck yourself." And the slot
Okay.
closes.
I'm gonna
You can hear the sound of him reloading that
before he
crossbow.
closes the thing, I'm just gonna. You missed me, you dried up douchebag.
Wait a minute. Pause. How big is the slot?
Enough for a pair of eyes. Oh, and his nose to look through.
So, is it bigger or smaller than the head of a cat? Because that's all I need. That's all I need.
No. I want to see what happens. Hold on.
You can jump in sideways and you'll squeeze through.
Exactly.
Dude, do you have like prestidigitation or something?
I have thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I have
So-
Druidcraft.
So you can stand like 40 feet away and make this guy think someone's banging on the door and drive him crazy.
Yeah, but that's a spell. It will break.
Oh, I'm not even thinking about you guys getting in there anymore. I'm just thinking about you guys messing with this guy.
Alright,
Be on like the other side of a building, make him think someone's knocking on the door.
I'm gonna resume banging on the door.
It's a magical prank. We're assholes.
Just-
Can I like?
I'm just gonna whisper, just like, get ready. And I'm gonna keep banging on the door.
Hey, Dylan. Can I like just hang on the door, like dig my claws in and just be attached to the door?
No, don't do that. Do not do that.
So you hear footsteps again.
Don't do it. Alright, when I hear the latch open, I'm gonna pull my hand away so he can't fucking shoot me.
And this time you hear a sound of a chain.
Uh-huh.
And then the door swings open. You can see the dwarf carrying a bag, and he throws it.
No. The moment I hear the door even begin to creak and move, thaumaturgy, I'm blowing the door wide open. I'm taking off running. So if he saw anything, he's gonna see the back of my head. And within 6 seconds, I'm recasting invisibility. I'm gone, and that door is wide open.
In this case, hey kids, you're right there, right?
I'm like right on the door, like ready to go.
Rake a strength save.
A strength? Oh no, I have.
He threw this bag on the ground and it explodes into a pool of black tar.
Oh, this is suboptimal.
Also,
guy is
Dane,
mad.
I hate to be the guy that points us at Dane, but you. Oh wait, no, never mind. You.
What?
No. Oh no, you can't keep him invisible.
Why?
Unless you want to not make yourself invisible afterwards.
If you recast invisibility,
That's a different
break fucking-
concentration.
Yes. You have to be able to recast it on me.
So
or
because it's clear. It's
Okay,
No,
okay.
I have to use the cast.
Okay.
strike and
Hold
cast that
on.
block.
Okay, then when the door opens, I'm gonna blow it open. And I'm gonna turn around and run, but I want him to see me because I don't want him to throw whatever he's gonna throw.
Well, he already threw it.
Can we
ground.
retcon and say like I'm
No.
15 feet away so he wouldn't be able to hit me with it or
Ancus.
something? God damn it.
So this is what happened.
I'm just running then.
This bag hit the ground, exploded out into a pool of black tar. You're covered in this tar. And then the tar rapidly hardens. You are now restrained.
What the fuck? Why does this guy have restraining tar? Why
Wait a
does he
minute.
have fucking? Why does he have like combat foam?
And then he takes the crossbow, pulls it out, aims it at you, Ankes. So, you're the one
Wait,
making that noise.
He's still invisible.
But he's covered in black
Dude, he's
tar.
covered in tar.
But he's in the shape of a cat.
I know.
Also,
but he's
there's a guy
invisible.
running. Also, point that out.
Just meow real quick.
There is a guy running.
You can look up. The fuck? There he goes, takes the crossbow, and he's gonna shoot at you now. Ankes,
How much time
nope.
have I had to run? Like, I wanted to get out of his line of sight quickly.
I mean, it's an open area, so if you run out,
Like, I could run around the corner of the house.
It's like a block.
Let me
I'm imagining this is like Victorian London.
he'd
Like-
still be able to shoot you,
Yeah, fuck it,
but
go
you would
for it.
have at least what does half cover give?
Do it.
Who?
Do it. Hit
Who
me.
do I see?
Hit
who
me,
do I
Dylan.
see?
See what happens.
Critical hit. You die. It shoots you directly in the brainstem. You are
It misses.
Okay.
It flies over. It flies past your cheek, almost cutting it.
Because
This guy's holding a big crossbow. He's holding
Sure,
a fucking
sure.
heavy crossbow. This dwarf.
Can I try and fight against the restraints?
Looking at this thing.
He's still invisible. I didn't cast invisibility on myself yet.
You have to make another strength save.
Let's hope that Paxi distracts him long enough for me to... 15!
You managed to break free from the tar.
Get in the house!
And that is when the dwarf looks down at you and is like, "Ain't you a strong beastie?" And he currently grabs another bolt and loads it with the crossbow.
No, he's
I run between his... I have pass without trace. I run between his legs.
Go down into the cellar!
So you enter the building. Your body's still covered with flecks of tar, so even though you're invisible, he can still see you. And you're running in, he turns around, and you're in this barren room. You notice that the door has stairs attached to it, so that way he can climb up and look in the slot. And this is a barren room, there's also stairs that lead down. And this guy's always turning around aiming that heavy crossbow at you.
I can move 80 feet. Can I get down the stairs?
Yes. So, you go down the stairs just as a barrel whizzes past and embeds itself into the wall above. Not an arrow, a bolt.
You're so stupid.
And then he uses his foot, kicks the door closed, and he starts walking down the stairs with his heavy footsteps and his giant crossbow.
Okay, wait. The door's closed, but he didn't lock it. I want to circle back around the house and blow it back.
You don't know if he didn't lock it. You just hear the sound of a door close.
Okay, but I can still try. I can still try and use thaumaturgy, just blow the door back open.
Can I use my action to try and shake all of the bits off of me?
It is stuck to your fur like glue, so I'd say no.
Okay. What does it look like down at the bottom of this staircase?
It is pitch black.
He's a cat.
That means he can't. I don't know. Cats don't have dark vision. I can smell though.
It smells like old wood and a strong scent of various alcohol.
Well, if I can't see, then he can't see. I want to just like dart as far away from the light as I can.
He's a deep
try and get behind.
Oh wait, no.
Try and get.
Dwarf.
He's a dwarf. Dwarves don't have dark vision, I don't think. Or they do. That's fine.
So you can hear the heavy sound of footsteps. You can hear his voice go, "Listen here, buddy. I don't know what you are, but I know you're in here. You can't hide from me forever."
At what point can I circle back around and blow open the door?
This is just so stupid.
So
incredibly. This achieves no purpose.
It sounds like it'll hurt.
But it's funny. It's funny.
We are terrorizing this pirate dwarf.
Yeah.
For his
bootlegged down in the
for his fucking moonshine.
Also, Kelvrin's definitely gonna hear about this and is definitely gonna know what happened.
Yeah, he's dumb.
No,
he's dumb.
He knows an invisible cat and some random dude he didn't get a good look at.
Yeah, I'm sure he can't figure that one out.
Oh,
we're leaving town.
This dwarf guy kind of looks around a bit. And then he turns and aims his crossbow directly at you, Agus.
But I wanted to get behind something. I want to move. I want to hide. I want to escape.
You're hiding behind a giant barrel.
Hey.
I got you. Unlike you creatures, I don't need to see down here. He starts walking towards you with the crossbow primed and ready.
I'm gonna gonna fucking zoomies my way around corners, under things. I am so much faster than him. I move 80 feet around.
The moment you run out from behind the barrel, he's going to shoot you.
I'll run around the other side.
I'm just going to say this: there's a lot of barrels and stuff placed around this thing, but you can't see shit though. So the moment you try to run around to somewhere else, you're going to smash your head into something.
You know what, Akaz, just find a lamp, start a fire.
If I'm me, I can cast produce flame. I
As
could
a
do
cat?
that.
As a cat?
No, I don't have no. But if I become Akis, I don't get beast spells until like level 17. or
Yeah,
something.
but we don't want him to know who we are.
No.
And we certainly don't want to commit arson, do we?
You know what? Arson is a theme in our D&D groups, so...
So, this guy's approaching you, Akis. And it's still pitch black for you. You can't see shit.
Okay, so it just smells like old casks and alcohol in here, right?
Yes.
Cats
Is
not
there-
have dark vision.
Is there any way, because dark vision's like magic, is there any way I can, like, just sort of stay behind the barrel away from him and try and peel this stuff off of me? Like with my teeth? Or
You
is it
can
fucking
try, but
on
he'll
there?
find you.
Can I run back towards the stairs, like, fucking
Right.
straight at him, through his legs? Just blitz him, he'll never expect it.
He has
You're
Pass
muted.
Without a
Do you
Trace,
wanna-
can he just attempt
Do you
to
want
hide?
to? Do you want to sprint?
I mean, I assume that I have a clear line of sight between my barrel and the staircase.
You can see the light from the staircase, so you know where the staircase is.
I'll blitz him. Fuck it, he will never expect it.
The moment you sprint out, he's going to use
He
his
shoots
ready
you.
to action to shoot.
He'll never expect it.
Does a
Done.
17 hit?
I have 12 AC.
Wait, but isn't that disadvantage because you're still technically invisible?
I am invisible.
That is 14 piercing damage.
He's invisible, but he's covered in tar, so he's visible.
So
I have
you
2
get
hit
by
points.
you literally get hit by this bolt, and your body gets impaled onto the wall.
Oh my god! But then I become me again, but I'm still
And now
invisible.
you transform back to you, and that's when the guy blinks.
Does the tar... No, but I'm still invisible. Does the tar come off? Because I changed.
Wait,
Some piece of tar comes off.
when you get hit in invisibility, doesn't it break invisibility?
It
I don't
doesn't-
think so.
It doesn't say... The spell doesn't
It just
say...
says when you cast a spell or attack.
Well, let's look at the... I don't think the invisibility condition says that either. No,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
still invisible.
Moving on.
That's when you get hit, you're against the wall. He immediately pulls out another bolt and prepares to load, but then he stops.
You can't see... He
You're
can't
a
see
big
anything.
guy. So he ain't a little intelligent animal. What are you?
On my turn, I turn back into a cat, and I blitz him again. He already used his reaction. He can't do it again. Wait, no, yeah, it's my turn. He used his reaction. It's my turn now. Now I blitz him and run through his legs.
You do. He is going to not do anything. You run up the stairs, and the door's closed.
Yeah, at
Okay.
what point do I get a chance to blow the door off its hinges again?
Can I see anything cool in his house, or is his house shitty?
This place, the top, like the ground level floor is completely barren except for a chair and the fact that the door has some stairs built in to allow him
Okay.
to look through the latch.
What does the roof and ceiling look like?
Complete wood.
He'll never expect me to do that. I climb up on the wall. The tar will blend in with the wall, clearly.
So he walks back in up the floor. His crossbow's loaded. He kind of stops, looks around a bit.
Plus 10.
He's not even
myself.
looking up, and he just, I know you're in here. You can't hide from me.
Please let me
I see.
blow the
You
door.
polymorphic fuck! I know you're here.
Taxi, do something. Taxi, he's gonna shoot me again.
At some point, I should have circled back around, and if he has not locked that door, I'm thaumaturgy blowing that thing open again.
Go to the door and open the eye hole.
So you blow the door, slams open. He jumps, turns, and shoots the crossbow. It whizzes out.
I leave, I run, I leave, I escape. 80 movement. Whee!
You are going to go where the tar is.
I will
You
leap
think you'd
over
be
it
able to
deftly.
leap over that?
Deftly as a cat.
So you leap over the
Deftly.
tar. Make acrobatics roll.
Is that dexterity? I use the cat dexterity. Cats have improvements in perception and stealth, but nothing else. Dexterity. That's fine.
You managed to leap over the pit.
Whee! Do I see Paxi?
Then the dwarf runs out as well onto the pit. The tar's not the pit. That's the tar. The tar's solidified at this point, so actually you didn't need to jump over. I just wanted to fuck with you. Anyways,
That's fair.
So the guy walks out. I'm just going to say this: you can see his face clearly. He has an eye patch on one side, and his other eye is milky in color.
He's blind?
He has blind sight. He has blind sight.
And he's currently aiming his crossbow around. I know you're out here. If you fucking show your faces here again, I will pump you full of bolts. And I recognize your sounds.
I recognize your sounds.
And he is gonna go back inside, slam the door shut, and you can hear the sound of a chain.
Do I see Paxi?
You missed me!
You can hear the sound of the chain unbolting again.
No, as soon as he bolted it, I grabbed the cat, cast fly, and we're fucking out of there.
No, you can't see me, so I'll just you feel the cat on your coat.
What is the fucking point of that?
I don't know. Why didn't he have a lamp in his basement?
Why does he? I wonder.
Why can't cats see in the dark?
Why? Explain to me why he had his fireplace bricked up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways, you guys are gone. You're flying through the air. Where are you going?
Did you cast fly on both of us, or just yourself and you're holding me?
Yeah, just on me, I guess.
Okay. I hold on to you for dear life.
I will try and inconspicuously fly over to the glittering bauble without being seen.
Inconspicuously, okay, Superman.
So, you would ride back with no trouble.
Oh god. Do we get there before Kelvin gets back?
So you're right back at the
no, we waited for a half an hour.
And you arrive at the entrance.
I assume my natural form.
And when you guys walk in, Kelvin's still not there.
Fuck.
Although you do notice there's a change here. Particularly the sword on the mantle.
Yeah, that
tracks. Blade is now longer, and the end is a hook. And you can see the weapon looks very jagged and almost serrated.
Okay. Does ACAS know about the thing that happened this morning? Does anyone know about that? Or is it just you? And
it's just you.
The thing?
Yeah, the thing with the crystal.
Oh.
Does ACAS know about that?
I'm pretty sure I would have told everybody about it.
Okay.
I mean, she looks a lot cooler now.
Okay. I lean over to Paxi and I'm like, that's not normal. That's not good. That's bad. That's bad? That's bad.
Then you notice a smoke seeps out of the blade and starts coalescing in front of it, creating a humanoid shape.
Could he do that before? I haven't seen him do that before. Can he do that?
The shape walks up to the counter. It's featureless. It's literally just like an outline of smoke. And it just leans forward on the counter.
Can I?
Welcome back to the glittering bauble. How may I serve you?
Hold on. We're gonna do an intelligence check here real fast. I'm almost good at that.
Was Kelbrin a smoke the whole time? Why are you... Don't make a check. Say what you're gonna do and then make... Okay, well...
Nope, I do not put anything together. I'm like, huh, you look different.
Of course. I just got a little bit of a makeover.
Where's Kelbrin? Did you eat him?
Oh, him? He has not returned yet from his little trip, but you two followed after him.
I don't like that he knows that.
Nothing escapes my eyes.
You don't have any eyes. You're a sword.
I have many eyes.
Is Healer here? Or is
No.
Healer...
I'm assuming Healer's asleep, right?
Yeah.
It's been a long day. I'm asleep.
Cool.
I'm also
Same thing.
asleep.
Kami is where with Ronnie, they're doing dwarven brew things.
I get the bed all to myself. It's good.
Okay, so it's just us now.
So, did you find anything interesting? Or was it simply Kelvin buying those illegal imported liquor?
We did some shenanigans.
Useless things as always.
Your voice deeper? I feel like your voice wasn't that deep last time. Maybe it just sounds different when it's in your ears and not in your brain. Also, since we're talking about sentient weapons, does Morning have any opinion on what just happened? Just like the whole thing? Like any of it? I feel like she would be done with our bullshit by this point. Just like, bye, I'm gonna go find someone else to use me now. Peace. And then she leaves.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna say anything. I'm just like, good night.
Alright. You know what? Fair enough. Let's leave. I'm gonna sleep in your room tonight. Oh, hey, Aryu's here. Why is Aryu here? This is your...
Hey, I've been sleeping here, dude. You can't just push me off.
We kill Aryu.
Well, what's
Smother him to death in his sleep.
Actually, I'm gonna head over to Healer. What time is it right now?
Night
time?
Yeah.
It is. I don't know. It was. I'd say about 9, 8, 10 o'clock.
Okay. So we still have time to get a long rest. I'm gonna gently knock on Healer's door. Does Mr. Healer wake up?
Oh man.
What?
What?
Nope.
Yeah, you can come in.
Alright. Healer, I'm apologize for waking you. Can you send a message to someone?
No, I mean in the morning I can.
Damn.
Okay.
You're all tapped out, huh?
Yeah, I mean it was a long day trying to unfuck myself from that predicament Athenia put us in.
Alrighty. Well, good night then.
Good night.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Morning and be like, well, Splitter looks bigger and more evil.
You're having this conversation out loud, right? Like, that's how it works? You have to speak out loud to the sentient weapons?
Yep. So she
What
talks.
happened?
She talks to my brain, but I have to talk to her.
What happens if I also touch the spear while he's talking to her? Can we have, like, a three-way conversation? Or can she only psychically communicate with one person at a time?
Those are some weird hypotheticals we got going on.
Because I feel like at this point, I'm allowed to be in the Paxi morning powwows, seeing as I have a demon following me.
You do have a pact with her.
No, that's over now. It was very brief. Just long enough to let me, like, not die.
Well, Morning, are you still, infatuated with
I don't know
Splitter?
how to feel about him anymore. He's giving off a rather ominous aura.
That's a word
Seems to
for
have
it.
gotten worse as of recently.
That's I think, Morning, we like to call that an understatement.
So, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna ask Healer to send a message to Drescher.
Drescher, you do know he's in this very building, right?
He's still here?
He stayed the night?
He's been staying in his room for quite a while.
To Drescher's room?
The Drescher's room! Which
Invasion
wait,
of privacy.
does she know what it is? Do you know what it is, Morning?
So,
Morning.
well, I'll say this. When you step out,
Do we see her?
Oh fuck.
you see
Where is it?
the outline.
Come on. Whoa.
Except
That's different.
in the guy's hands is the sword. And he's currently
Wait.
resting the giant blade on his shoulder.
This is Wealth Splitter.
Yes.
Hi, Wealth Splitter. How are you doing? Can we help you?
That is the question.
No,
How
that's a
can I
bad question to be asking.
That is immediately. That's a suspicious answer to that question.
What,
Like,
wait,
a
what
yes
did
or
it?
no would suffice.
There are many things you can help me with
No.
if you want to form a deal.
No.
Okay, no, I mean more like in the metaphor, like, okay, let me rephrase that. Why are you up here specifically? Like, are you looking for someone? Did I drop something? I drop things sometimes.
You did drop something. A little black shard. I took it upon myself to make use of it, since you obviously have no intention.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well,
I'm gonna
I
push
didn't
the
know-
door open. Actually, you know what? No.
That's not.
We lost the shard? Wait.
Yeah, we lost the shard. Yeah,
No.
we were
think
trying
you
to run
lost
away.
the shard.
Yeah, we think we lost the shard, but are you actually
threw it
replacing
at the drain guy while he was chasing us, but that wasn't
Yeah.
actually the shard you just thought it was.
No, I knew that. I don't have enough information to make an accusation yet.
You have no idea how he would have gotten it.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't know it was something important to you. Like, if I
Just-
knew, I would have kept it. It's just we were running from a horrible monster. Maybe it was a powerful weapon that would have exploded and killed it instantly.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you know, that shard is just on the ground somewhere.
Yep.
You did not lose that shard. One of your fellow companions picked it up and brought it to me, because they were very considerate and thoughtful.
Well,
Oh.
you didn't tell any of us that it mattered to you. Wait,
And who would that be?
Now, wouldn't that be the question? Feel free to ask your own companions. They will have the answer, or they might not. They might not even tell you. Just like how they didn't tell you at the beginning. Regardless, you wish to speak to Dresshirt about my little upgrade. Go ahead. Tell him. It's not like it'll do you any good. What's done is done. And I feel like I have a bit more influence in the world, if you can catch my drift.
I mean, you got a body now.
And that's when
That's some
he's going to
influence.
walk back and down the stairs.
Hold up, he can walk.
As he's walking away, I want to beat a Paxi. Like, should we be concerned about this?
Yep. Let's go
Okay.
find Treasure.
Yeah, you know what? That's a better idea. Let's. But he knows we're gonna talk to Drescher though. He knows everything now.
Yeah,
he might
no,
be
that's
omniscient.
fine. That's fine.
Okay. I fucking kicked the door down with my giant Furbolg strength.
This is
He will
not
shoot me.
Drescher's. But you're gonna do it anyway.
So are you going to kick the door down?
Wait, which one is Drescher's? I was not told which one Drescher's is. I assume Paxi's going to do it.
I'm-
Drescher's room.
Gently knocking?
Okay. You gently knock on the door.
This door.
Yeah.
We can't see doors. We see darkness.
Thumpity thump thump
Okay, yeah.
thumpity thump thump.
And then
That's
you
when you
have
can hear
giant
sounds.
fucking boom, 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 boom. Giant Furbolg knock.
You open the door and
Oh hey.
Drescher. Well, Drescher opens the door.
Bad,
He is-
bad.
Most of his armor and stuff is on the ground. He just has some cloth and stuff wrapped around his face. You can see only a little bit of pitch black skin and white eyes.
Bad.
Oh, no
Bad.
goggles.
Can I help you?
Bad.
You look good without the goggles. Can we talk?
Bad.
Seeing
I'm
that
just
you're
saying
interrupting
bad
my
over and
trance,
over again.
I can only assume it's something important.
Bad.
Yeah.
Or seemingly
Bad.
important.
Bad. Bad.
Here goes.
Bad. I get a piece of chalk and write bad on the wall, and I circle and underline it. Bad.
Question the first. Is there any way Wellsplitter can listen through you?
Not anymore.
Great. Question the second. Are you aware that he has upgraded and can now project himself into this plane of existence?
In a physical humanoid body.
What? Upgraded? Whatever you mean by that. When? When did this happen?
That's a fair question. Within the last 2 hours, it looks like. Because we left and he looked normal. Now, not so normal.
And he just places a hand on his forehead.
So he's better now. And he's gained more abilities.
Did I ever show you Morning?
Once.
Okay,
Only
and I
once.
summon her again. See how she looks cooler?
She looks more like glass now. Or at least more glass than originally.
Yeah.
I'm
So that's kind of what happened to Wellsplitter, only more evil, and not as gorgeous.
How did she become that way?
King What's-His-Bucket gave us a glass shard for saving the forest. I took it to...
So a remnant material.
Sure.
So in other words, Wellsplitter got the same thing.
That's a
Or
good...
at least something similar.
That could have happened.
Here's the thing. You know how I told you that remnant materials, or at least that kind of stuff, can make them stronger, better, give them all sorts of things?
Sure.
Wellsplitter was already very powerful as it was.
Mm-hmm.
But now, it can do more. If you're saying it can project itself into this plane,
Yeah, he was about 5 feet from your door a second ago.
he was what?
And he gets up.
Hi, I missed most of that. It's fine though.
5 feet from my door. He was right outside.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You want to go take a peek at him? He's still technically
Yeah, he's
hanging on the mantle.
He's manning the bar. He's manning the bar while Kelbrin's gone.
You guys hear sounds of the door in the lobby open up and then close.
Okay. And then Kelbrin just shout, "What the fuck?"
Kelvin fucking dies.
Yeah, no, Wellsplitter just fucking decapitates him.
Nothing personnel, kid.
This is why monks don't use weapons.
And
They
then
kill you.
Yep.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Leave this place, and don't come back. If he's already gained enough influence, having any sort of association with him is gonna make things worse. Just since he's more powerful. We don't know what else he can do.
Cool. Want to come with us to the Boomies Theocracy and beyond?
We're going through the Boomies.
I'd rather avoid that place whenever possible.
What about Margrasia? Nothing worse?
My existence alone is... Let's just say that Margrasia has a very bad relationship with my race.
So,
That's
all right.
fair.
I got an idea for you. A while back, we met some very powerful mage-like people who were really big into the barons and whatnot. They made
If you're talking about being associated with the barons, I want nothing to do with them.
Just hear me out on this. I specifically asked if there was some way of destroying remnants. They mentioned something called... Was it anti-magic? Null magic? I wrote it down.
Yes.
Null magic. I've never heard of anything like that. If I knew how to destroy remnants, I would have done so already.
They called it anti-magic. So... it sounds like you're familiar with it? Or at least the concept?
He specifically said he's never heard of it.
Never heard.
Those are the exact words that left his mouth.
Well, now you've heard of it, now you can look for it. We'll do the same.
I might head to the Metopian Badlands then.
So we say, here's a thing that you can look for, and you say, I'm going to go to the middle of nowhere and look for it.
There's a lot of stuff in the middle of nowhere.
Badlands is not nowhere. There's a lot of things there that you can find if you know where to look.
Yeah.
And if you may find a way to communicate with the inhabitants there, it can help more.
The bugs?
They're not
with
called
the bugs.
bugs.
They're bugs though. Like they may not be called bugs, but they're bugs. Okay, so Paxi, there are these. Imagine like a bug, but it's like as tall as you. That's what we're talking about. Anyway, you were saying, Drescher? What are they called?
Thrycreen.
Okay, Thrycreen.
Average 6 feet tall. Look like mantises. 4 arms. They live in colonies. Most attack outsiders on sight, while there's a couple who have a rather neutral relationship.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Doesn't matter.
We'll leave the Thrycreen to you.
Agreed.
In that case, I'm leaving now. I'm not going to stay here any more than I have to.
He just grabs his leather armor and stuff on the ground. And he's going to start making his way out.
Cool. I'm going to follow him at least to the stairs because I want to see what his reaction is if he looks at Will Splitter on the wall.
Yeah, me too. Let's go.
So he goes down the stairs. You notice that he is purposefully averting his gaze from the blade. And you can see Calvin standing at the counter, leaning forward.
Does Calvin look okay? Does Calvin look okay?
I mean,
he looks like he's been killed.
I have a follow-up question for him when we leave. One question. You were able to nullify one of those contract tokens right in front of me. Does it have to specifically deal with you, or can it be any one of them?
Only me.
Damn it. Well, stay safe.
You as well.
And then he continues on.
Okay, Paxi. I know this is maybe a really bad time to ask this question, but I was actually kind of half thinking I want to ask Wealth Split or something. I think now would be a bad time to do that, right? Like, even just like a question, just like, hey, what's 4 + 5? Just don't. That's what I'm thinking now. That's my new plan.
So, I have heard of creatures able to influence those around them the longer they are just within proximity. We should probably take Drescher's cue and get the hell out of here.
You know what? That's fair. Oh, also, I have some things I forgot to mention to you that Will Splitter told me, and also that I found out. That ring we found, that's the thing, because remember when I made a deal with him, he was like, hey, I can get you something that'll help you with your Ink Lady problem. And it was that ring.
Sure.
So, probably should steal that from Swolbo while he's sleeping. Follow-up, I found this cool bone. Don't touch it, it'll kill you. I open the box and I show him the bone.
The bone with the white crystals protruding out of it.
Yes.
You just hear mourning and you immediately speak up, or at least a Paxi. I don't like that bone whatsoever. I am getting a very bad feeling from it.
Hey, watch this. I take one of the little leaves out of this plant and I do the thing. I put it on the bone. This is what it does. Don't touch it, it'll kill you.
A white pus-like liquid immediately comes out of the crystals, swallows the leaf whole, and then retracts back into the bone.
I closed the box. That's what I was going to ask Wellsplitter about. I'm not going to do that now. We're not going to do that. Okay, hey, Dylan. This is me being smooth. I need to ask an out-of-game question.
What's up?
The person that made Wonton and Wellsplitter, a bunch of other stuff, the artificer, his name is Lichrot, right?
Lichrot, yes.
Is he one of the four barons, or am I bad?
No, he's not. He is referred to as the Grand Master Artificer. He's separate.
All right.
Just a
from the Baron.
Okay.
big cool mage guy.
All right, just double checking. Okay, so, also, here's another thing. You talked with Brain Spider, right? How's she doing with that robot? With the machine.
It talks, and then it dies, and then it comes back to life, and then it talks, and then it dies, and then it comes back to life.
Do you think she'd do that to a person if she got their head? I think she would. She's scary.
Sure.
Okay, so let's. Okay.
Can we get this bone identified somehow?
My plan was my plan was to talk to Wellsplitter because he's quite knowledgeable. He is a remnant. He knows about remnants. But I don't want to do that because I don't want him to take my hands or something. I assume that's what he'll want to do. I don't know.
One of these mages has to learn Identify at some point.
I can't. I'd love to help, but I can't.
Yeah, same.
I mean, the only one of us that can learn it is Kami, and Kami is an NPC. Like, clerics can't, druids can't, warlocks can't, paladins can't.
So you hear Calvin speak out to you guys. So, everything okay over there?
You want to go back inside, or we could just stay out here. We could just not go back inside. That's an option. The bushes are very comfortable to sleep in, I'll have you know.
Calvin, in your adventuring days, how did you identify magic stuff? Back where I come from, we had a spell, incidentally called Identify.
So you walk up to him. You look behind, you notice that Wellsplitter looks just like it was before its transformation.
Oh, he's being a sneaky motherfucker, isn't he?
When you walk up to Calvin, he just becomes thoughtful a little bit. Identify. To be honest, we'd either pay any traveling mages we stumbled upon, or until we recruited Rizzo. Then he gave us a lot of help. With him being a wizard.
Cool, I thought wizards were not... the arcane stuff wasn't...
It's kept on the down low.
Got it.
He is a odd fellow. Didn't really get along with a lot of people. And he especially did not get along well with Drescher. But he knew his stuff.
What is it about your party and not getting along? Our party loves each other.
No, we don't.
I'm pretty sure Swobo just had, indigestion.
Swobo just turns in his sleep.
Exactly.
Just because none of us really not everyone had different relationships. Some liked each other more than others. Some hated each other's guts. But
no one liked Drescher, and no one liked him.
Even though we don't like each other, we work together quite well. And of course, came to no surprise when we all split up after retiring.
Okay.
But if you need help identifying, then you can always look for Rizzo. I heard he's currently in the Boomy Theocracy.
A wizard in the Boomy
Theocracy? Last place he'd want to be.
Yeah, it's complicated. I'm quite sure that the authorities.
Is he in prison?
Yeah, by complicated, you mean he's in a dungeon?
I wouldn't put it past him, but seeing that he's really good at what he does, and he seems really good at concealing parts about him. For all I know, the Boomy Theocracy aren't even aware of his existence.
Do you think there's anyone in the palace who can cast Identify. There's the High Priestess, she seems to have weird powers.
She's a cleric.
Well, seeing as I have D&D Beyond open on my phone, says ACAS, clerics can't learn Identify, so that's unfortunate.
What exactly are you looking to identify? Just random objects you stumble upon, or do you have something?
Yes, I say hastily.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have this rod that works like feathers. You know her. Stick.
Oh yes, you showed me that to me.
So, yeah. So there's a chance that maybe we might run across a remnant that we don't know what it does. Excuse me, or just any magic item. There's non-remnant magic items too. We just want to know what it does, so we don't put on a ring of you explode. You know.
I remember something like that before, except it was a ring that when put on doesn't come off, and at random parts of the day it would just cause you to spontaneously combust.
Wow, that sucks.
It was, but it was quite funny when Sakala put it on without knowing. Anyways, so you just wanted to look for future things.
Yeah, just in
so you
case
don't
we
have
find something
anything on you right now that needs to be identified.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It's a shame. Well, I won't keep you here any longer. So, if you want to go to sleep, feel free. I'll be waiting right here.
Yes, I will go to sleep now. Go back upstairs.
As will I.
When you guys go up the stairs, you notice that Wellsplitter flickers for a brief moment, revealing that changed, curved, menacing form before quickly reverting back to his other form.
Okay, so let's go back into our room now, Paxi. Let's go into our room, our safe room.
Can I see the box?
What? I push something in front of the door so Wellsplitter can't get us in our sleep, and then I pull out the box with the bone in it, and I show it to him.
Can I roll Arcana on this thing, DM?
Don't touch the bone, you'll die. You'll die if you touch the bone, don't do that.
Damn it, 13.
You know that this bone is definitely related to necromancy. But I'll just say with your current knowledge of the 4 barons that you're aware of, this bone its magic does not seem to be related to Ishnox. It doesn't seem to be involving the black inky tentacle shit and there's nothing involving fire, so it's probably not Melbark. And it's not that weird corruption magic that seems to be related with Koltar. So, whatever this bone is, this magic is probably related to the other Baron that you haven't seen anything about, which is Pharasma.
Ah, the Baron of Bones. Creepy bones.
You do remember one thing, I don't know which person said it, but they said that Pharasma magic is considered to be truly terrifying.
Can I take, like, a pillow and touch the bone with it?
Is that what you're doing? So you take the pillow.
I want something specifically not... I don't know how to... or like a chunk of wood. Something, like, not really alive.
Something that's been long dead.
So what are you grabbing?
You know what? I'm gonna take out like shit. I don't know. A candle. One of the candles on the side of the bed.
All right.
And I will touch it to the bone.
That's when you see the white pus stuff slowly seep out of the crystal, comes in contact with the candle, and starts spreading, but this time much more slowly compared to it was with the leaf. And as time passes, it starts slowly moving up the candle towards the part where you're holding it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be holding it when it gets there.
So, what do you let go of it?
Can I just, like, gingerly place the candle in the box with the bone?
You can. So you do that, And then
Feeding a
that's
chia
when
pet.
the white stuff covers the entire candle and causing the flame to flicker out. And as you watch, this candle starts, look normal. Then it starts slowly shrinking until it gets to nothing but the original stuff that touched it, which then seeps back into the crystal.
That's terrifying.
Nothing happens to the bone.
That's fucked up. That's horrifying.
So this is like a chicken bone with some white crystals growing out of it.
Yes.
And it absorbs anything it touches, except the box it's in.
Are you holding the box, by the way?
We closed the box. I will give the box to Paxi if he wants to experiment with it.
What are you thinking? The DM is deep in thought.
So are you giving the box?
I mean, Paxi, do you want to hold the box while you do box science, bone science?
Morning is getting a weird, bad feeling from this thing.
Yeah. I mean, would you want to hold the box when you put the candle in it, or would you want me to hold the box when you put the candle
I don't think anybody should hold the box. We should put the box down.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We set the box on the table, and then we put the candle in it, so it's on the table.
So we have a bottle that can summon an infinite pit. Now we have an infinitely hungry chicken bone.
Yes. Okay, I have an idea, Paxi, and you hear me out, okay?
Uh-huh.
What if we have the bottle, which is sort of our ultimate kill anything thing. Oh, right. Well Splitter said not to put too much in the hole, or it will collapse and everything in the hole will come out of the hole.
That was...
So that...
Sure.
Okay, but so we shouldn't use it too often, but we have the hole in case we need to put anything else in the hole. What if we just get rid of the bone? Like, we just don't keep it, because it's gonna kill one of us. What if we go, in the morning, we go to the palace, and we give it to them? They'll give us maybe something as compensation. Maybe, well, what's-her-face can figure out what it is. They're all clerics over there, but maybe she'll know more about remnants than we do. She has a whole bunch of books and shit.
I'd like to see it identified, to be honest.
Fair enough.
So... Dylan, is there anything that I could try and do to gain, like, insight and try and roll Arcana again? Like, if I experiment with the bone and stuff, try and figure out what it does?
We could go to... I'm blanking on her name. What's her name? What's Brain Spider's name? This is an out-of-character question. What's her name?
Zakala.
What if we, like, Zakala has a whole-ass library. She probably won't mind us reading a few books about the Barons and seeing if we can maybe get the impression on what kind of power this is. Maybe this specific remnant hasn't been seen before, but we can get an idea. Seeing as all the other Barons have, like, a theme.
Is it a remnant? Did we confirm that?
It is a remnant. It's a hunt. I pull up my stick and I show him that it's a remnant.
Cool.
It glows.
It's a remnant.
Yeah, alright. And then we leave. We get her, we go to sleep, we get her opinion in the morning, and then we leave.
You know what? I have to accept that. I would love to stay for that festival.
DM.
What's up?
What time is it now that they're finally ready to go to sleep?
10-ish.
11 at this point.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I mean, we'll wake up at 7 o'clock. That's a normal time to wake up for most people.
So, what's up?
Just imagine it was like 4 a.m. and they're like, let's get to sleep. But never mind.
Okay, no.
I'm okay.
Yes, we take a long rest. All of us. The whole team.
It is now daytime.
Okay. We all get all our shit back. Yay.
You guys are all awake.
Okay.
I am not hungover.
Nope.
I want to go downstairs and see if Calburn is dead and Wellsplitter is evil.
Well, you go downstairs. You can see Calburn's still standing there.
But is
Currently
it the
just-
real
He's
Calvary?
currently leaning on the counter, just staring off into space.
I mean, I want to be. Does he look okay? Does he look like he's having his soul consumed?
Kind of just feels like he's thinking about something.
Okay. Well, I'll sit
I will
down.
say
and wait
this
for
though.
that to
Well,
file
Splitter's
out.
missing.
Wealth Splitter's missing. That's new.
That's bad. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and wait for the team to come out so we can confer with
I'm
the
gonna come down to
Wellsplitter.
Akaz and be like, well, time to beat Brain Spider Woman.
Okay, yeah, brain spiders. Yeah. Hey, Athenia, you have you make sure everyone gets ready to go. You know, because we can leave. You know, get on. We're adventurers. Let's adventure. Okay, bye.
Did you want me to message somebody, Paxi?
Nope, we talked to him.
Was
Thanks
that
for the offer.
Is that a dream?
It was not.
So
But
we got it worked out.
I took care of it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. How are you? How are you feeling?
I don't know. Do I remember what happened?
I mean, you do, but is it a dream or did it actually happen?
I really don't care enough to really explain something about it.
So-
You woke up. You're in your comfortable bed. You were not hurt to your knowledge, so.
I'm just thinking about how much of a good sleep it was last night since I had the whole bed to myself.
I want to do something
it a great
stupid
feeling?
before I leave. I'm gonna roll a performance check.
For what?
18.
Do what?
As I'm
For what?
leaving, in my best Kelvin impression, I'm gonna say, Ronnie, I need 1 alcohol, and then leave.
I want to wait to see what he does. I'm waiting. What is an 18 Calvin impression?
I'd say
How good
that's,
does that go?
I'd say that's pretty fucking
Pretty
good.
accurate.
Okay.
You say that. You don't hear a response.
God damn it.
Oh,
My
yeah,
talents are
plus 4.
wasted on you.
That was a really good impression. That was really funny. You get props from Acast if nothing else. Also, as we're leaving, I want to be like, okay, so Ronnie's dead. Kelburn has been possessed by Wellsplitter.
Ronnie's dead. Oh no.
Yeah, no, Wellsplitter killed him. He's dead. His corpse is in the stew.
We are creating a headcanon.
All I have to do is make it reality.
We're gonna burn this into the ground, and like they're gonna just find a wall-eyed Akaz sputtering nonsense in the corner.
Okay, I mean, Acast says I didn't intend for this to happen, but Acast is a bit of a conspiracy theorist, isn't he? He thinks the guards are robots. He came up with Brain Spider.
Is this Akaz or is this
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know at this point anymore.
As far as
Lion.
Solo's concerned, nothing has happened.
Nope.
Sleep, woke up, everything's normal.
You can expect maybe people are a little bit more paranoid.
Kolbo lives a blissful life. A
All
life
right.
of blissful ignorance and violence. Okay.
Alright, we gotta talk to Brain Spider so we can get the hell out of here, and maybe
I
we'll
don't
see some
think-
combat.
Wait, what's
I
everyone
don't
else
think-
doing?
Healer or Athenia would notice anything different either.
Nope.
No.
As far as we're concerned, it's just like, yeah.
Me and Paxi are having a very different game than everyone else. Everyone else is just like, hey, we're having a fun time. Let's fight monsters and do good. And if you're a healer, let's fight monsters and invoke Satan. And then you have me and Paxi. We're like fucking in a Dan Brown novel right now.
You shouldn't be so judgmental.
I'm not being judgmental. I'm stating the obvious.
Hail Satan.
just-
Your friend's the only.
Ignox.
Your friend's the only one who summoned a demon. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Careless
You
shock.
He just
are technically correct. Paxi did summon a demon.
So, what is everyone else doing?
I'm getting my horse ready and
In your
Car
brand new
together.
spanking wagon?
why is it stinking?
It's a turn of phrase, Dylan.
Yes.
So why
Would
is
you
it-
rather us call it a bussin'?
The butt buddy wagon.
The wagon be busted.
Anyway, so assuming you guys are not doing anything else, fine. Well,
I've got nothing else to do in this city.
Likewise.
Okay.
I question to whichever of my comrades are still in the bar. Hey, weren't we supposed to go to that other country at some point? What the hell are we doing here?
Yep, we're leaving in 30 minutes.
2 an hour.
Yeah.
Where am I? Am I still a cat or something? Am I on the second floor? Where am I?
Did we establish that this world had a 24-hour base?
A 24-hour day-night cycle?
Yeah.
It's their hours. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I walk up to the guard. I say, I'm here to see Sakala about research material. Can I go in now?
I am a
the
ghost.
guard wouldn't even miss a beat. He would just nod his head.
Okay, up to library. Wait, is she out in the garden or in her usual library spot?
She's in the library.
Up to the library I go.
Go to
Don't
the
lock your
library.
knees, you'll pass out.
So, you walk into the library. You can see that she is looking at a
She's dead.
Hold on.
Okay.
And you can see she
We're gonna
is
get-
not the only person in the library either.
Oh.
Oh, the middle
Hey,
child.
That's...
The one with the
Yeah.
middle child complex.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Feels bad, man. That's all she's known for.
Well, that's all she's done so far is complain about being the middle child.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Currently, Sakala is looking at various books and not really reading anything particular, but looking through the various titles. But the two of them seem to be having some sort of conversation. However, when you two walk up, that's when they both stop. And
I cast
Sakala,
invisibility and we listen.
not even looking back.
Pass without trace, so we can listen in.
They know you're there,
Oh.
or at least Sakala does.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
she
can. I know I can't.
she can feel other supple minds in her presence.
Exactly.
I see you've returned. Do you have anything interesting for me?
As a matter of
you
fact,
got-
as we do, and because Akis needs some points with you, I'll let him show it to you.
Is that all I am? Points.
Yes, we're
No,
aiming for
no.
the high score.
Okay, he said that, not me.
Latanya would speak up. Am I missing it? Something?
Absolutely not.
Ignore them, princess. They're simply just being buffoons.
Yes, we are. We pride on ourselves on that fact. Fist bump. Buffoon fist bump. Oh.
And she'd walk over to here. Latanya would basically walk over just so she could see what the hell's going on.
Do you have any thing that I pull out the box? She scares me at this point. She knows everything. She could find me when I was hiding.
So you pulled the box.
And I show her the bottom of it, and I'm like, do you have anything about the Barons? We found this box about the Barons.
I know a good deal about the Barons. I have a book on the old mages, after all.
Okay.
She would walk over, not paying attention to the box, go to this bookshelf, pull out a thick tome. She would open it up and start flipping towards the pages. The Four Barons. Let's see. What is it that you found? Is it a magic item?
Yes, it's a remnant. A magical
Everything that has to do with the Barons is considered a remnant, Aegis.
Valid point. Valid point. As terms are weird. Yes, it is a magic item.
Then in
It's
that
magic.
case, that is unusual due to the fact that the Four Barons are not known for making items. They tend to focus more on spells. Let me see what this item is.
Don't touch it.
It's very
Or
dangerous.
do. I don't
think
care.
I think it's best if we leave this box closed. The object inside has shown itself to be incredibly dangerous. I wouldn't want to risk the safety of the princess or you or the
Then
guard.
how are you going
or
to show me what it does or even looks like?
Fuck it.
We
Hey
can
guys, just put it
describe
on the
it to you.
table and open it.
So you put it on the table.
Don't leave the table. Oh, you mean the box? Oh, I was worried for a second. I thought you were just like,
Hey,
fuck it.
just
put
put it
the table.
on the ground and watch it consume
Okay.
the world.
So-
Okay, Paxi. I open the box and dump it out. No. I
Alright.
put the box
Campaign
on a
ends.
bookshelf and I put the
So-
box on the bookshelf and I
The
open
moment
it
you
up.
put it on the bookshelf, 6 legs sprout out, and the thing immediately stands up and starts crawling
No,
off
he's
the table.
still holding it.
I'm still holding it. I haven't even let it go yet.
Okay, when you sit on the table, the 6 legs sprout out and it starts skittering on the table in place due to the fact that you're holding it.
I fucking lift it back up and I'm like, stop it.
And then
No,
the 6 legs
God.
retract back into the box. This is when Sakala is like looking at it kind of oddly. A moving box. That is an odd thing.
Yeah, it just
Dahlia is just like
reminds me of a
peering,
phone.
looking confused as hell.
Got a
Yeah,
mind of its own.
yeah, wait till you see the thing inside of it.
There's
I'm trying to
something
be
else
subtle,
inside.
Okay.
2
I'll
remnants?
open the box and let her look at the bone. Don't touch it. It will
She
kill
looks-
you instantly.
She looks at the bone, goes over to the big book. She starts flipping a few pages.
I close the box.
That is not. I think I may know what that bone is associated with.
Is it the
That-
one that Dylan said it was associated with not 20 minutes ago?
Why
That
it
is an item of Vrisma, Baron of Devouring.
That's what Dylan said.
Fantastic.
There has been a few spells made by Vrisma. Usually this theme is that it shoots out a white, acid-like liquid that, upon coming into contact with the surface, spreads. However, ultimately depends on the power of the spell. Weaker spells cause that liquid to dissipate almost immediately. However, the resulting energies that it has eaten gets transferred to its bearer.
This
the
bone does that.
Bearer?
Yes.
Bearer.
Of the spell.
It is a life-sapping spell. That is what Vrisma usually focuses on. Life-sapping, or simply just devouring and destroying anything that comes in contact with his magic. That is why Vrisma's magic is considered to be the most dangerous. Although Melbark is dangerous due to the fact that it's fire that can harm the soul, and Koltar possesses magic that can corrupt. However, compared to them, Vrisma is most dangerous due to the fact that his magic is specifically designed to eat and destroy anything and everything. And this bone, looking at the crystals, I presume it does just that. Anything that comes in contact with it is devoured.
Yes. I touched it with things. It absorbed those things, and it got more crystals. It seems to be better at absorbing living, like organic matter.
That is usually the case. It spreads faster on anything that produces some form of life. Seeing that you have something like that, that is an extremely dangerous artifact, and I say keeping that on your person is a very bad idea.
I agree.
Which is why I will take it off your hands.
God damn it. You said that it would transfer the power it consumed to its bearer?
But like that, but
that is only for,
when the
that is
spell
for
is
the spells. This is an
this
artifact.
bone absorbs the energy into the bone. Do you think there's a way that you could take the magic out of the bone and get a spell out of it? Like a skull, but a bone.
You can... Seeing that it's simply just raw magic from Vrisma's school of devouring, or whatever it is that you call that magic, it could be possible that you could extract the energy. However, the method to do that, to my knowledge, is completely lost due to the fact that only the Barons know how to do that. And as you can see, they're no longer around.
Fantastic.
True.
Slam the box shut. Have a good day. Walk out of the room with it.
Like you take the box from me?
Or you with the box, one of the two. This conversation's over.
It would be better for you to leave that with me.
I'll take that under advisement. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay, he's doing his thing. You can have the soul-eating bone now. Okay.
What? No.
You.
I'm taking. No.
What? What?
That artifact needs to be safeguarded. It is a massive threat.
Yeah.
You don't know how much it can consume.
Wait a minute. Here, okay, let me talk about this. Hey, you're the prince. You have authority, right? You're like a royal. You can like say things and people do it, right? That's how that works, right? Oh, good lord, me! You wanted to throw a cat. I was the cat in this analogy. I'm allowed to be dumb now. We had Paxi dumb hours. Now it's time for ACAS dumb hours. Okay. I personally went found this artifact in a I personally went into the forest to look for remnants because I have this object that discovers them, specifically to get things.
You have an artifact that allows you to discover remnants.
I've shown you the rod before, haven't I? It's fine. Feather of the Wing has one too.
I would like to take that as well. However, that I'm willing to trade a good deal for it.
Okay,
yeah.
First of all, no. Second of all, I feel like I am owed some compensation, seeing as I went out of my way to get this dangerous object. What if a bandit had found it? What if a vagabond had discovered it? I got it and safely delivered it here. If you really think you should have it, I think I should be given something for my trouble in getting it. I didn't have to bring it here.
Sakal,
you do realize that when we safeguard it, we have to protect it from being misused.
Sakala,
not just that.
Do you think this remnant could be used to destroy another?
That I have not thought about. However, Charisma's magic is powerful, but I've noted there has been some reports of a mage who used Charisma's magic upon another magical artifact, and the magic was not strong enough.
Son of a bitch.
However, that simply because it was a low-level spell. However, I don't know how strong the magic is on this bone, since, from my knowledge, a level 4 Charisma spell, she looked through the pages, which does not have a recorded name, it seems that. It could devour it was used to devour doors and swords in an armory. However, when someone cast that upon another mage who possessed a remnant staff, the staff was unharmed while the mage was eaten alive.
Unfortunate for that guy.
There is a potential that Charisma's magic can destroy other remnants, however you have to find a spell that is strong enough. And that bone, I do not know how powerful that magic is.
Fantastic. Have a good day. I grab Akaz by the shoulder and turn him around and lead him out the door.
So you're going to leave with that possibly world-destroying remnant.
Paxi, I feel like
as I'm pushing him out the door, I'm going to say,
Are we asserting
yes,
dominance?
in exchange for that giant robot I gave you. Have a good day. Bye.
She didn't. I thought she gave you something in exchange for the whole robot.
Nope.
Did she not?
No.
She did. She got you 2 books.
Oh.
Whatever. I'm already out the door.
Okay, fine. I feel like. Hey, Paxi.
Don't chase me, lady. Don't do it. I can fly.
She can brain spider you. Paxi, shh, Paxi.
As we're heading down, yes, how can I help you?
I didn't tell you this earlier because it wasn't super relevant, because it wasn't like a world dangerous threat. I found something in the forest. I found 2 things. And the second thing had to do with the Eden program. The Eden Project. Do you think we could use that as leverage against her? Because she's...
Oh, son of a bitch. Nope.
The guard would stop in front of you.
Walking briskly.
Brisk pace.
You have been summoned.
By?
Princess Priscilla. She wishes to speak with you.
Oh, it's your girlfriend! I say out loud in front of all these guys.
All of them stop, immediately turn their heads to look at you 2.
This is Akas's interpretation of the situation. I don't know if it's true.
One just speaks up in a very tense voice. She is 19. She is not looking for suitors.
Can you please finish where she's located?
The guard right now who's in front of you kind of subconsciously reached for his sword for a brief moment, but then he pulls it away. She's in the gardens.
Wait,
Okay, cool.
She's 19. She's from a medieval royal family. She should already be married by now.
Should have been
I
married
was
5 years ago.
Exactly. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, look, Paxi. If you guys aren't like, if there isn't some kind of weird like flirtation thing going on between the two of you, I apologize. It's just, in my experience,
Where is she?
Sometimes in certain courtship rituals, violence is involved, so she punches you in the face with a sword.
She's over there. So as I'm walking up, I'm just gonna be like, apologies on behalf of Akaz. If you hear any weird rumors in the next 30 minutes or so, blame him.
Hi. You two, you guys just have real good chemistry, is what I'm saying. Like,
she just looks.
She just leads with that statement,
and then looks at Paxi.
I shrug surreptitiously.
I'm gonna shut up now.
I'm sorry. Does me beating Paxi in a duel create some sort of chemistry?
He's read a lot of those weird romance books. He gets ideas in his
No,
head.
Look.
I didn't know he could read either, to be honest.
Of animals in the world that.
That's gotta be right.
Wow! Oh, wow! I can read 4 languages, motherfucker. You don't even think I can read 1?
Anyways.
Okay then, I'm gonna shut up now. I've been in one up.
Anyways, I've heard that you all are leaving, which is why you need to give you this post haste. I have spoken with I've spoken with the king and the high priestess, and they have agreed to give you all sigils that represent that you are direct emissaries of.
Wait,
Banca.
Is that the thing that Healer was trying to become?
Yes.
Yes.
He's no longer in training.
Only temporary. This is simply to allow you to go past the Boomy Theocracy unharmed.
Okay.
It only works
unaccosted.
Once. It is a single use, to say the least. So once they find you and you show them, they are allowed to confiscate it from you, and they will let you go.
This is a get out of jail free once.
It's literally.
I do not understand politics.
Do we have to all?
They are very strict when it comes to matters of arcane as well as remnants, and seeing that you all are in possession of these things, as well as some of you wielding arcane magic.
Oh, so this is if we actually get thrown in jail first. Got it.
They are very strict, and they will arrest you upon entering the borders, assuming that their spell hunters are within proximity, which they usually are. They're very vigilant. And
spell hunters, great.
This is why. Keep this on your person. And she gives you a scroll. Like, basically, she gives you a roll of paper. If you were to unfurl it, you would see it's written in very fancy writing, and you can see all of your names written underneath at the bottom with 2 signatures and a royal seal, which is the Serpentine Dragon of Pharsos.
Cool. I'm gonna let Healer hold on to this. That will make him feel very good about himself.
This is only for the Boomy's Theocracy.
Fantastic.
See, at first I thought we were each gonna. At first I thought we were each gonna get a thing, and I was like, we should just all give ours to Healer because he's probably gonna get arrested like all 6 times.
No, it's one for all of us. We have one get out of jail free card.
So we give this to them at the border, and then it's gone
We give
forever?
it to them.
If we get arrested, we give this to them.
If they pull you aside, and this allows you to speak with the high stationing individual. I am not much into diplomacy compared to my other siblings, so I don't really know much about their stations. But if they were to basically arrest you, show this to them, their higher-ups will look into it, and then you will be pardoned, and then let free, and then they will spread your faces out to others to let you know that you are an exception since you are under Shadow's protection.
Okay.
And failing to follow those rules would be a diplomatic nightmare. So, well, just keep that on you. And if one day let you free, don't take that for granted, because if you do potentially start breaking certain rules that is considered unforgivable to them, which is a good deal, then it will not protect you any further. This is simply to make sure that you can walk around scot-free while in possession of remnants and of being wielders of arcane magic. But also, don't be surprised if you get some rather unsavory treatment because of the way they view such things.
Okay.
Understood.
Well, Healer was a fun character.
He was. But yeah, no, he's dead. He's fucked.
Sorry about getting you grounded. By the way.
It's no matter. It's something I've done on my own volition. And my father is very kind. He wouldn't want to do that to me for too long, especially since I did something that he was already planning on doing anyways.
Totally worth
You can see a group of guards approaching from behind.
Well, it's time that we go.
Why are you so antsy today?
Nope, those guards are from Brain Spiders. They've been brain spidered. We should go.
Okay.
You just hear one shout, "Halt!"
Run!
I can't hear you. Bye.
Bye, Priscilla. See you later.
Oh, come the fuck
Stop
on.
right there, criminal scum.
You can see all the guards are walking towards you. Princella's looking real confused.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Okay. Paxi, are we 100% sure we don't want to try and bargain with her? Or do we just want to go?
Hi.
Hello there, guards.
We are under orders to bring you to the court clerk.
Fantastic. Cast Fly on Agus and myself. I'm fucking out of here.
Is it too soon to use this pardon?
No. We use this in another country. We're fine.
So you guys fly off.
Yeah.
And the guards are currently turning around and chasing right behind you guys, although they can't fly, so they're
Yeah,
on the ground.
we are hauling all the ass. I hope they have the cart ready.
Our default speed is twice theirs, so we will be there twice before they do.
So, I'm just going to say this right now. You guys are flying through the air. You probably find the rest of the group in their carriage, assuming that they went ahead and prepared it.
Yeah, sure.
And when you guys land, everyone in the distance can see a whole bunch of royal guards running towards you guys.
We should go.
We should leave. We should leave.
What happened?
Hey,
brain
we
spiders.
didn't do anything illegal. We just turned down a summons.
Exactly. That's all we did.
And I don't want to find out what they're summoning.
Wait. Are you trying to tell me that the castle guards are after you?
No.
They are trying to summon us.
Yeah.
Bro,
with
we should go
intent.
see the. We should go see the king then.
Oh, Healer. How about we ignore that? You're an official emissary. Here, have this paper.
He's gonna try and use it to summon Ishnar. What are you doing? He's gonna burn
I
it.
will
You're
take
gonna
it
arrest
and put it in my pocket.
All right,
Okay.
we're out of here. We are never coming
Are
back
we
to
out of
Winstar.
here, Athenia?
Are we out of here?
We are out of
Look.
here.
Look,
I'm in
Athenia,
charge of the cart.
The guards are getting closer.
Athenia, we should go. Otherwise, the guards are going to take all of our remnants.
I feel like running from the.
Alright, we fucking both get.
Your wonton
Don't
go.
you like
Hey, they want to
wonton?
take me? I did not give permission for that.
Yeah, I book it.
Alright, you guys book it. The guards being left in the dust. There's a lot of city guards standing around looking real confused. They are definitely not. They have not received a memo about this. So.
We're gonna
one of
be
you guys
like.
burst out of the gates. You hear one of the guards stationed there shout, "Hey, come back alive! You're making me good money here!" And then you dream past Feather, who kind of looks at you guys like, "Wow, you're in a rush." And you are gone.
Hey, Okay, so let's just follow the main road to the booming theocracy, team.
Athenia, I like how your morals are fairly self-serving.
Wow.
We hadn't done anything illegal. That's all that matters.
We hadn't broken the law.
Wow.
They weren't coming to arrest
Every
us.
time I've ever ran from the cops is because I did something illegal.
We weren't running from the cops. We were running from it. It was like someone trying to hand us papers, and we're just like, nope.
Exactly.
They were trying to serve us with a court summons, and we said nope.
Not even a court summons. Not even a court summons. They were just trying to give us a telegram, and we didn't want the telegram. They were just like, hey, come talk to this person.
Yeah, you can roll insight. Hold on.
Yeah, there's nothing bad going on here.
Yeah. Your insight
Hold
can
on,
get
Athenia.
stuffed.
Oh.
Hey, you could have rolled a 1 and it still would have been higher than you rolled.
The first time I rolled good today.
You rolled
I'm
fine.
so used to seeing Athenia's natural 20 insights.
Yep. Today was the same day that a lot happened today. I got covered in tar. Well Splitter became evil.
A lot happened, but not much happened.
Well, we're on the road now. Now we're gonna just roll some random encounter tables. It'll be fine. Excelsior.
Done for the night?
It's 12 o'clock, so maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Or the interesting stuff will happen next session.
Yeah. As we fucking road trip our way across the land.
I don't, I was starting to warm up to Sakala, and now she tries to take my stuff.
You brought a bone that devours a lot of things. They're like, yeah, we're gonna walk around and carry that.
All I'm hearing is Sakala
guys.
wanted me to give her the bone, alright? That's the DM saying.
Okay, can I wrap up the bone in
I'm sorry, what
like
did you just say?
leather and
I thought
rope?
she was
fuck you!
I thought she was a vegetarian.
God damn it.
Don't act like you didn't bring this upon yourself.
Sakala wanted me to give her the bone, but make sure to wrap it in protection first.
Wait a minute, are you still recording?
Alright, how many red dragons is that?
Yes, yes. The answer is yes. We've reached yes.
Are you still recording, Dane?
Oh, still, yeah.
Okay, well.
So Maddie's gonna watch this, right?
Oh, sure.
If you need to protect yourself
That's
from
a lot of red dragons.
That's going to be nothing but your encounters for the next 995 encounters.
Don't you have to make 995 charisma saves?
Alright, we'll turn off the recording.